We're at the beautiful U.S. Capitol. You never know where I'm gonna pop up. Looks like we got a little protest slash rally
Let's hear
going
for
on.
all of the members of Congress who took time out of
Cool.
their busy
Right into
schedules
action.
to be here with us today.
I just heard him say something about insurrectionists, so I'm sure this is
And thank you to you
a
all,
leftard.
because you have come from all over the country to our nation's capital with a message that rises above politics, it rises above geography, that every parent wants the same things for their child. A healthy start, safe and nurturing care, the opportunity to thrive. I love how they're thriving over there. These goals don't depend on your zip code or your ability to navigate a maze of systems that are often too complicated and under-resourced. The families that are gathered
Looks
here
like they're
today
trying
and that
to
are sharing their
rally
stories,
for freebies.
you're here. Many
Hey,
of you, I'm
hey.
sure, did not sleep a full night's
What up?
sleep last
What up,
night.
y'all? What up?
But you are here
Live in
because
DC.
you know firsthand what is at stake.
Beautiful sight.
You know
Hey,
what
hey.
it means when childcare costs more than your family can afford. You know
Morning,
what it means
afternoon,
to worry about
wherever you are,
accessing
whatever it is.
healthcare,
Good morning, good
developmental
afternoon, y'all.
services, or other supports
We're gonna
that your
cruise
children
DC
need.
today. As soon
And
as
you
I got
know
here,
what
walked up
comes
on this.
when your
So
family finances are stretched to the breaking point.
got a good little crowd.
But let's start focusing on the solutions,
see what they're talking
because they
about.
are there
Think
and
you're
we
talking
know
about
what they are.
freebies.
This is not rocket science. We know what
Child
families
welfare,
need,
SNAP,
and we know what
etc.,
works.
etc.
That's why investments in
they're probably
childcare and healthcare,
crying
and early
why
learning, and nutrition,
everybody
and family
deserves their
economic
freebies
security matters so much.
for the
We
rest
can
of their
do these
life.
things. We can
While the
make
rest of us
different
pay our
and better
taxes.
policy choices, and we can do that when we build the power, starting today with you all, to ask our members of
Yeah,
Congress
gonna be a
to
great
stand up
day.
and fight for what we need.
Hell yeah.
These are not
What's up,
partisan
chat?
ideas.
Thanks for getting in here
They are
early. I
practical
appreciate y'all.
investments in our
If y'all don't
country's
mind
families
sharing
and our
it
country's future.
wherever you
Because
can,
when
I really
babies
appreciate
thrive,
it.
families thrive, communities
everybody in
thrive,
here and have a
our
good old
economy
day.
thrives. And when we believe in babies, and
After
when we
this, we'll
invest
walk
in
around. I'll go down to
babies, we all
SCOTUS. They
thrive.
usually have some
So
protests
thank you
going
for
on
standing
there.
with us and for helping to make babies impossible.
And then we're going to take a ride down, go down by the
next up,
National Mall.
I'm going to
I'll show you all the
invite one of
new
our
and improved
amazing
reflecting
Strolling Thunder
pool.
advocates to the stage.
Walk around National
America
Mall,
from
and then
Paris, from Alaska. Come
end
on
up at the White House later on, because
America
sometimes
is
they have a lot of
a
protests
leading
going on
childcare
there
teacher.
at Lafayette
Thank
Park. So
you.
it should be a
A
fun day.
passionate
Let's go.
advocate for young
Good to
children
see you,
and the
Lester.
people who care for them.
What's up, my
Her
peeps?
story is a powerful reminder that when we support childcare workers, parents, and communities, we create the conditions for babies to thrive. So please join me in welcoming her.
That building. I've been here 100 times, and it always still gives me chills when I see it.
Hello, friends. Hello. My name is Amirka Harris. My partner and I, and our son, who's 11 months old, his name is Gray. I did not get a full
And a
night's
special
sleep,
shout
guys.
out to all my J6 homies.
He's got molars coming in, if anybody knows what that
That's
means.
right.
We have traveled all the way from the state of
America,
Alaska
baby.
to speak to you about the importance of childcare funding. Caring for young children has always been a part of who I am. I am the middle child of 11 children. I have 5 older and 5 younger. I helped take care of my 5 younger siblings, and it gave me the opportunity for a
Sorry
first
about
job,
the hand.
which was
I didn't
working
even
in
get a chance to take my
nursery.
selfie stick
As a
out
childcare
because I came up the
provider
steps,
now, I understood
and this was
how
going on,
important
so I
it
went
was
live
for
real
families
quick.
to have access
We'll
to
get situated with the
healthcare,
selfie stick in a
nutrition
little while.
support, and a strong community of connections.
I wanted to get in
When
here
I
and
found
get
out that I
popping.
was pregnant with Gray in October of 2024, I felt joy in the idea of meeting my son, but also fear about
Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab the selfie stick. So if you're wiggling around for a minute,
and babies. Our
nothing going on. I'm just
in Juneau showed
setting
us
up.
what it means to invest in families, providing essentials, support groups, home visits, and encouragements during the early months. The experience enforced something I see every day in my work. When families have support, children can thrive. Too often, people think childcare as simply daycare, babysitting, or some place for parents to drop their kids off when they're at work, but that's incorrect. Childcare is so much more than that. There is so much growth in 0 to 3, in the first 3 years of their
all right,
life.
selfie
Childcare
stick
professionals
enabled.
help
Let's
children
go.
build skills that will serve them throughout their entire
I'm gonna
lives.
sit you down for a minute,
Childcare
zip my
isn't
bag
extra,
back up,
it's a necessity for
put it on my
families,
back
for
so I
our
don't leave it
communities,
here.
for Alaska, and for the country.
That's right.
Childcare deserves a greater investment. When I look at my son, I see limitless
God bless everybody.
potential.
That's right.
Every baby
That's right.
deserves the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive. To everyone here using their voices to amplify for babies and toddlers, I thank you. And to those who have yet to join us, I implore you, I demand you to do so now. Together we can ensure that children have a strong start that
Gigi,
they
what's up?
deserve. Thank you.
Let's hear it for America.
I'm gonna leave you all here, and I'm gonna step back and smoke a cigarette.
Our next
But I got y'all right on the
speaker
speaker.
is
I'll be back.
Rain from West Virginia, and she works with families every day as a supervisor for a statewide in-home early education program, helping parents to navigate services and support their children's development. She's also a mother and a caregiver who knows firsthand how programs like Medicaid, SNAP, and Head Start can make all the difference for a family's health, stability, and well-being. Please join me in welcoming Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain Gibbons. I'm from West Virginia. I'm a wife. I'm a mom to 2 young children, Eleonora, who is 2, and Ezekiel, who is 5. And we also have custody of my 12-year-old little sister, Macy. I'm the program supervisor for Parents as Teachers. We're an in-home education program that supports families with young children. Like so many parents, my husband and I have faced challenges as we raise our family. When Ella was born, my husband's mental health took a drastic turn that we didn't see coming. My husband was later diagnosed with bipolar disorder and panic disorder. Around the same time, Ella was about 6 months old, is when we were able to gain custody of Macy, who is also a type 1 diabetic. So with her diabetes, she depends on consistent medical care to stay healthy. These experiences taught me something important. When families have the support they need, they can keep showing up for their children. As parents, we do everything we can to help our children thrive. We make the appointments, we advocate at schools, we stretch budgets, we solve problems that we didn't even know were there, and we keep moving forward. But no family is meant to do it all alone. That's why programs like Medicaid, SNAP, and Head Start matter. They help families like mine meet their basic needs, access health care, and create stability children need to grow and learn. Today, I am meeting with my members of Congress to talk about infant and early childhood mental health, about the supports that were so important to my family. And one thing that I've learned, both as a parent and through my work with families, is that children do best when the adults who care for them have the support they need too. Thank you. The truth is, most families don't have a diagnosis and they're not even in a crisis. We're just working hard every day to balance our jobs, to find affordable childcare, to find health care, schools, and just balance the rising cost of living. We are doing our best to build strong futures for our children. When families have access to support, children feel safe and secure, parents can be present and engaged, and communities become stronger. That's why I'm standing with families across the country today, asking Congress to remember what these programs mean to real families like mine. They mean opportunities, they mean stability, they mean giving parents the chance to build the strong foundation every child deserves. It's time for Congress to think about families and to think babies. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Rain. All right, we're at the end of our time together, but before we wrap up, I want to thank all of the families, advocates, partners, members of Congress, supporters who joined us here today. Thank you for sharing your stories. They are a gift. They are a gift because when members of Congress now have to take votes, when they have to consider what their priorities are, when they're running for office, they have faces, names, stories, partners in their district and their state to understand what is at stake. So today we've heard a simple message. When we invest in babies and families, we all thrive. So let's now go bring that message to the Capitol. Please join us on the Capitol steps for a group photo as we show our support for babies and families across the country. And as we head over, let's send one final message. When I say think babies, you say right now. Think babies! Right now. Think babies! Right now. Think babies! Right now. Thank you. Let's go ahead to the Capitol steps.
Let's go to mommy.
All right, chat. I'm back. Got my smoke break. Looks like we're heading to the Capitol steps. Gonna have a little protest. So perfect timing. It's gonna be a great day, y'all. So chat, tell me, what do you think about what they were saying? I know when I was 20 and found out I had a son on the way, I went and got a better job, worked 70 hours a week to provide for my family, and never even crossed my mind to get a freebie from anybody. I think everybody should carry their own load. What do y'all think? Looks like they're begging Congress to pass something for freebies. We're marching to the Capitol steps with the Karens begging for freebies. It's gonna be a great day, y'all.
We have all the water that we need, sunscreen, all the babies that we need. We have everything.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. I sold cars. I started selling used cars. I worked at a dealership when I was in high school as a lot man, and when I found out my son was on the way, went and talked to my boss. He was like, it literally was like, come in tomorrow with a shirt and tie on, and sold 2 cars my first day and never looked back. And I worked, we used to call it bell to bell, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 9 to 9 Saturday. So my son's mother did not have to work and she could stay home and take care of the baby. You know what I mean? I busted my ass. I prided myself on being the top salesman every month. I lost a few months, but out of 6-7 years, it wasn't many. My office was loaded with Salesman of the Month plaques. God bless each and every one of you, Patriots. I love you. We're gonna have a fun day cruising DC. After we're done up here at the Capitol, and we'll cruise by SCOTUS. There's usually a protest up there too. We're gonna drive down. I already reserved parking right by the White House. We'll cruise the National Mall. I'll go show you the new, beautiful, and improved reflecting pool. We'll go by the Washington Monument, and then we'll end up at Lafayette Park by the White House. There's usually a lot of protests and fun stuff going on there. So it's gonna be a blast. Buckle up. We're gonna have a great day. I guess some people started walking. I guess we'll get to the front. Beautiful day. It's gonna be high 83 and sunny here in Washington D.C., the nation's capital.
If I get heavy, you let me know.
Right? Amen to that, Southern Sash. You do what you got to do. I'm all about everybody having big, beautiful families, but I'm also about everybody take care of your own. Tried to never rely on anybody my entire life. Even as a teenager, I went and got a job at a dealership, bought my own first car. Felt better buying my own stuff than getting handed anything. We didn't have money, so it's not like my dad could have afforded to get me a car anyway, but I didn't care. I loved working and getting my own stuff. And same with my son, who is 30. God, I gotta think. Time flies so fast. He's 32 now. From the time he was 11, I used to have a cell phone store and a tanning salon. After I got out of the car business, he started working after school and weekends. He was at the store with me all the time working from 11 years old. Instilled that in him, and he is hugely successful now. He makes way more money than I do. Married, 2 kids, living the dream. Couldn't be prouder of him. We're waiting for traffic here. Amen to that. 22-year-old grandson. That's right. You get handed things. Now look, I spoiled my son to death, but he also worked for me, and we put 75% of his pay from the time he was 11 years old went into savings. He got 25% of it to have his fun, do whatever he wanted. He never had to ask for money, anything, and sent him to also sent him to trade school. Vocational school, and he took automotive, and he is general manager of a Highline exotic car dealership service department now. And he's got a huge sports car selling business, and he sells cars on the side. He got his wholesale license. But you know what I mean? He's instilling that work ethic in kids, and they will take that and run with it. Parenting is everything, in my opinion. Teachers and rest of your family and everybody, your friends that they're around, they make a mark in a kid's life. But parents are numero uno in setting the standard for how your child is going to be as an adult, I think. I don't know, what do y'all think? I think we're going the right way. Beautiful Capitol building. This is the visitor center side. This is usually where anybody who's protesting usually comes around here. Most of the crowd is still behind us. We're just walking up ahead to get where we got to get. I'll put it like this so we can see. Oh, we already got something going on over here. Let's see what else we got going on.
And here. And they're lining up right there. You see the red shirts? Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. We got action. We already had somebody else over here. Let's go. Oh, also I wore my Trigger 'em outfit. I'll show y'all real quick. Blue Nike shirt, red Nike shorts, blue Nike Airs. 4th of July, Baltimore Orioles.
Excuse me, bro. Do you know where the UFO press conference is at?
I have no clue. I just kind of walked up and looking for something myself.
Yeah, bro. It's
Did
supposed
you try
to
to
go
Google
on.
search?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out. I'm on live right now. My friends are trying to help me.
Yeah, I know how that is. I am too.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I just walked up, saw this protest over there, and just followed them over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God bless you, brother.
Yeah, you too, brother. I hope you find it. Got some UFO stuff going on today. Yo, somebody look that up. If you have a UFO type press conference or something, we definitely want to get for that. So I'm gonna flip you back around. That's right. That's right. Aliens, baby. I know, right? I think it might be on that committee that's doing all the research. I know somebody check Anna Paulina Luna's page. She's usually announcing all that stuff, whatever they're going to do. If there's going to be some kind of press conference or something, let's find out where it is, and we'll head over to that. Oh, we got, you know what? I think there's so many freaking people. All right, look at this. I think the protest I'm following is down here. I think. The red shirts. They said follow the red shirts. This is just people taking pictures and everything. Who knows what that building is?
See if they can tell us if they know.
Who knows that building? I appreciate y'all looking. I know. A press conference would be awesome. One o'clock Eastern. Well, it's almost 1 o'clock Eastern. Where? That's the important thing. Steps to the Capitol. That's where we are. We're at these two are the visitor steps, and then one more over there. So what time is it? 12:53. All right, y'all need to keep an eye out for that, please, and we will run over to that. And all you Timmy and the boys can simp for Anna Paulina Luna while we're live. Boys are killing me when I was in New York. I was dying. Simping for every girl that walked by. Let's see, I'm gonna try to find somebody who works here or a cop would know. Somebody will know. That's what we need to find. Cop or employee. That's what we need to find. They're just taking pictures and stuff. Looks like, damn, we need to find it. We need to find it. It's probably going to be on one of these 3 sets of steps, I would imagine. Let's walk down to this one. Moni, these are all steps to the Capitol. Steps. They're all steps to the Capitol.
Are you staff? Are you staff?
Am I staff?
Yeah,
No.
this side of the plaza is closing, so just head this way.
Where's the press conference for?
Hang on.
That's what I'm
Are you staff? No. Okay, head that way for me, thank you. 1 second. Hey, folks, are you guys
looking for the 1
staff?
o'clock press conference.
That way for me. Everybody who's not staff, everybody who's not
That's
staff,
fine, but
go
tell us
this
where to
way.
go.
If you are staff, you can come this way. If you're not staff, go this way.
Okay, ma'am, can you tell me where the 1 o'clock press conference is?
Go around the outside and loop around to that way.
On this side of the building?
No, that's that way. Okay, everybody move out of the way of the vehicles. Don't go back there, please.
Fucking retard. That's not the steps to the Capitol.
Yeah, if you're trying to get around, go around the outside of the barricades on that side. Thank you.
That doesn't. I'm guessing maybe around this way. I don't want to miss it though. This is all people. Yeah, we're gonna walk around. We're gonna walk around. I should have just told her I'm staff. But she would have asked for a badge. All right, we're gonna walk all around. Can't go that way, so I gotta go outside the barrier. We gotta find the press conference. That'll be dope. This is where the infamous Edward Jacob Lang got arrested a few months ago. I was coming to cover it, and I was like 10 minutes late. He was already locked up and gone by the time I got here. Happened right there. Let's see if this Capitol Police officer knows more. Excuse me, officer. Do you know where the press conference is? At 1? You're not sure? What the fuck is... It's not... These are like visitor... This is the visitors area, so I don't think they would do it there. I think it's probably the main front steps, which are over here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
It's just not right. They should stage all that stuff in their driveway.
Where's my scooter when I need it? I think I'm gonna actually buy one. I live too far to ride it down because it's all highway. But I'm gonna put a rack on my. There you go. Say hi.
Don't film me.
Hey, 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 hey. Say hi, yo. Okay, looks like this might be it. We got a crowd. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gents. There's Anna Paulina Luna. Try to get around front more. Oh, right there. Shit, it's all gated off. See, now if I had my freaking NWU press pass, to go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's open.
Let's go. We got access.
Moskowitz is here.
Sorry guys, I gotta jump through here. Sorry.
هذا خلاف صعبانات طويل اسود صعبانات صدر صور لي اطول واحد شكرا خلي اوصلك
Number in between you guys, just so you know. I'm not on your phone.
Task Force on the Declassification of Federal Secrets.
Alright guys,
Sorry guys, I just gotta get back to this camera here. Just because I gotta check this camera, sorry.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for attending this historic event. My name is James Fox. I've been investigating UFO cases, now referred to as UAP, across the globe for over 30 years, and I've directed 7 feature-length documentaries on the subject. In recent years, Congress has held multiple public hearings on UAP, which is a dramatic shift towards transparency. Thanks to many members of Congress, the issue is now being taken very seriously. We the people are finally hearing accounts in a credible setting from first-hand U.S. military personnel about highly advanced unknown craft that fly rings around our frontline fighter jets. With President Trump's unprecedented directive to release UAP files, we are seeing more and more of these type of craft captured on various government sensors, and I'm told this is just the beginning. One of the aspects of the phenomenon that's spoken about with less frequency are close encounters of the third kind. Reporting by witnesses of first-hand reports of UAP
Sorry, y'all have to go post.
and of first-hand reports of UAP
Sorry, y'all have to go post.
and contact with living, intelligent, non-human beings who, according to multiple Brazilian witnesses, were flown out of Brazil to the United States in January of 1996. Recently, the former Brazilian Ministry of Defense, Aldo Rebelo, confirmed the incident occurred and stated, if the U.S. disclosed information on this case, then we in Brazil could do the same. Mr. President, I am respectfully requesting that you declassify and release all files related to this case and others like it. We the people have a right to know. Reality should not be classified. Thank you.
Many of our colleagues did not really working out, and had it not been for the efforts of Burleson, Berkman, Moskowitz, and countless of other members who have backed us in this fight, you probably wouldn't see some of these files showing every day. But it doesn't just stop here. For some time, we've been pushing for there to be legislation, whether it be whistleblower protections or the Community Disclosure Act, and it's been time and time again stonewalled by various intelligence agencies and staff within the House of Representatives, which is why we are grateful to the administration and their effort as well as the office in pursuing the truth, something that we all should deserve transparency on. And so our next call to action will be that we are meeting with the White House. We are requesting that whistleblowers receive temporary immunity or permanent immunity, and if they are able to divulge whether it is locations of craft and or advanced technologies. As you know, this is something that we are all wanting to know the truth on. And again, without your cooperation, we wouldn't have been where we are at today. And so thank you. I like to have the representative here.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here today. I want to first begin by thanking everyone that's here, and I want to thank my colleagues behind me in this task force. We could not do this without the incredible leadership of Representative Luna and my colleagues on the team. We also wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the brave men and women who have come forward as whistleblowers, who have plowed that soil. We wouldn't be here without these individuals. And we also wouldn't be here celebrating the victories that we have were it not for President Trump. We finally have a leader that the American people can trust to challenge institutions that have grown far too comfortable operating without accountability. For decades, the American people have been treated like children, told that our government secrets that they don't get to know. Don't ask, don't expect answers, just trust the process. Well, the American people are done with that answer. And I'm done with that answer. Over the last 3 years, we have made more progress on this issue than at any point in modern history. We've held hearings. We've reviewed Russian and Brazilian records, including a formal FBI inquiry into the '96 Varginha incident, where witnesses alleged the Brazilian military captured non-human entities and craft and buried the truth. Today, Aldo Rebelo, who was the Ministry of Defense at the time, came forward and admitted that this event was true. We sent targeted inquiries into MIT Lincoln Laboratories, MITRE, and every government agency that's been connected to UAP. We've worked with lawmakers across 4 continents. We've sought answers on cases like Matthew Sullivan, a would-be whistleblower whose tragic death deserves far more scrutiny than it has received. We've obtained video evidence, including the MQ9 footage of a UAP incident off the coast of Yemen, delivered to my office through what can only be described as a Tom Clancy-style dead drop. Someone felt that they had, now think about this, someone felt they had to secretly hand information to an elected official, a member of Congress. Why would anyone fear bringing information to Congress? They shouldn't. We are no longer asking hypothetical questions anymore. Congress is requesting specific records and videos. These agencies and contractors know that we know that they exist, and we're going to get them released. We continue to receive credible claims of recovered craft and reverse engineering programs that may have operated for decades outside of any oversight. Those claims point to specific facilities, contractors, records, and people. Congress has a constitutional duty to follow them, and that duty does not vanish because someone stamped a document classified 30 years ago. It does not vanish because some bureaucrat says so. It does not vanish because a program has become so compartmentalized that even elected officials are expected to look the other way. The Constitution gave Congress oversight, authority for a reason. No elected bureaucrat has that authority. This information is not yours to keep. It belongs to the American people. They own it and they deserve the truth. The most important people in this story are the whistleblowers. David Brush, Admiral Gallaudet, Dylan Borley, Jeff Musatelli, and the many others who haven't been named yet. Their careers were upended. Their families were torn apart. They endured an avalanche of stress, all because they believed this information belongs to you, the American people, and they attempted to and tried to get it to you. Some will say they should have used more proper channels. To hell with the safe way. The safe way protects the system. These are people who simply wanted the American people to see what they know, and they deserve protection. They deserve our respect, and they deserve a second chance. And we are at a different time. This is the age of disclosure. Mr. President, I'm asking you directly, waive the non-disclosure agreements that still bind these patriots. Grant immunity to anyone and everyone who has already come forward and everyone who will come forward. Open the door and let them speak. Because unless people know they will be protected, why would they come forward and step forward otherwise? It is time that we flip the script entirely as well. It has been said by people in positions that know that even presidents have been kept on a need-to-know basis. That Navy pilots, admirals, and generals describe programs to senior officials that commander-in-chiefs were never briefed on. Career bureaucrats who view presidents as temporary help. Here today, gone tomorrow. That is not classification. That's a constitutional crisis. Transparency must be the default in the United States of America, and it should be required for those with knowledge to come forward, not wait for us to ask. There must be real penalties for officials who knowingly withhold information from Congress. Playing dumb is no longer acceptable. Hiding behind classification is no longer acceptable. Mr. President, you know that the agencies lie. You know that firsthand. They have lied to you. They have lied about you. They do not cooperate easily, and they never have. This is the moment. Use the authority that you have, Mr. President. The American people are behind you. And everyone listening today in government, working for a contractor, retired, anywhere in the world, come to Congress. Come to these group of people. We will work with you. This is a worldwide call for action. And what you know and help us please release every record, every file, and every piece of information. The time is now. Thank you. And with that, I'll yield
Can't hear you. Be brief, be brilliant, be gone. It's good to be with you all, and it's great to be with my colleagues and people that want transparency in America. And just like my good friend Mr. Burleson, Representative Burleson, said this isn't the government's information. Unless there's some kind of national security element that's going to imperil our safety, this is our information. We should have it, every single bit of it, and you shouldn't be crazy, and you shouldn't have your reputation destroyed because you want to disclose. This is our government. This is our country. This is our information, and damn it, we demand it. God bless you.
Woo!
Thank y'all. My name's Congressman Tim Burchett, and I know y'all got up this morning and said, "Damn, I hope I get to stand out in the heat and listen to some great I'll keep it short. But it's a pleasure being here with you. I want to first salute the bravery of these folks standing back here on the back row. This country was not created for a bunch of meat pansies. There's people that took a stand in this country. I really appreciate that. I appreciate my colleagues in Congress. I even have to say it, I appreciate my friends in the media today, so there you go. Crossed over the divide. You know, I talked to the president about this issue, and he kept his word to me. He kept his word. I think that's important. But I think we also need to remember, too, when I'm sitting in a skip and some little punk in a man bun tells me the president's on a need-to-know basis, folks, that ought to tell you right there what we're up against. We're up against corruption. We're up against a cover-up. This thing's been covered up at least since 1947. Dadgummit, the public deserves the right to know. It's your dadgummit tax dollars. It's not about little green men or flying saucers. It's about what are we spending all these millions and possibly billions of dollars on that these idiots tell us don't exist. And then yet we turn right around in the skip and then they tell us they do exist. This is a cover-up. You all know it. We know it. We demand the answers, and dadgummit, we're going to get them. Look, we got one or two bites at this apple. Please be careful about the false information that's coming out of Washington on all this stuff. Trust your gut. You know what's right. You know they exist. You know this has been a cover-up since before most of y'all been born. Thank y'all so much. Let's keep fighting for the truth. Thank you, Donald Trump, for keeping your word to me. And you all deserve to be in that skip with us. We shouldn't be the gatekeepers, and none else of these jugheads up here should either. All right? Let's get at it. Thank you. And I don't care if he's across the aisle or not. He's one of the smartest guys I know in Congress, and he's one of my best friends. His name is Jared Moskowitz. Jared, come on. I hate his guts. And I don't have a plastic Jesus in my pocket.
Correction for the record. Anyways, it's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here with my colleagues. And let me thank the men and women behind them, not just for their courage, but for their service to the country. And that's what's changed. I mean, look, this conversation started years ago with people like the late Harry Reid, and then Marco Rubio and Chuck Schumer, and now my colleagues and many others in the House. But one of the things that changed is the quality and the caliber of people who are coming forward who have served our military, decorated people with the experience, airline pilots, and the technology in our hands, and the technology that our military has. That's what's changed. What's also changed is we started asking questions, very simple questions. And this is what got me interested in the topic. We would ask questions, and they would then push back. And we would ask more questions, and the pushback became more significant. We would try to put language in an amendment, in a bill, and they would oppose it. They would secretly go to the chairman of committees to strip that language out. And that became clear to us that they were hiding something. And so listen, I don't know what the full truth is, but I know we're being lied to. And the American people know that also. And so look, the time for disclosure is now. Disclosure today, disclosure tomorrow. The American people have a right to know. We know about these advanced technology programs. We know they come out of Area 51. They did when we went to kill Osama bin Laden with an advanced technology helicopter that Congress never funded. There's trillions of dollars missing at the Pentagon. Where does that money go? And so it's time for the government to come forward. And what we need is we need your help. All of you here. I get asked this question by people in my community more than anything else. What does the government know, and why aren't they telling us? The American people can handle it. They can handle it. I trust them. And it's time that we tell them the truth. Thank you.
My name is Leslie Payne. I'm one of the reporters who wrote the 2017 New York Times story that fundamentally changed the conversation about UAP. In the years that followed, members of Congress met with Navy pilots and received classified briefings. Some came to realize that the observed objects were highly unlikely to be American, Russian, or Chinese technology, as nobody would publicly confirm that they were. Then, in 2023, the conversation changed again. Former intelligence official and whistleblower David Brush met with members of Congress, providing them with detailed information about covert government programs that he said possessed craft of non-human origin. This has been hidden from congressional oversight for decades. I was privileged to have interviewed Mr. Brush extensively before publishing his story with my colleague Ralph Blumenthal 3 years ago. 6 weeks after the story broke, Mr. Brush testified under penalty of perjury in an open congressional hearing. While under oath, he spoke about an ultra-secret craft retrieval program and stated that some craft contained specimens or pilots, which he called non-human biologics. The potential existence of another living, intelligent, advanced species has more implications for humanity than the recovery of technological hardware. Now, the conversation needs to shift again, with more of a focus on biology and less on technology. Having served for decades on the staff of Congressional Intelligence and Defense Committees, Kurt McConnell, who is standing here today in the back, he was present in classified settings when highly credible sources briefed senators, including Marco Rubio, about recovered non-human bodies. Unlike legitimate national security concerns that require us to keep advanced technologies of non-human origin secret, that justification should not apply to biological evidence. Knowledge of the existence of another life form, studied and documented by qualified experts, should not be considered a threat to national security. By what authority can any institution withhold confirmation of what may be the most consequential scientific discovery in human history? Knowledge that we are not alone does not belong to any government or military. It belongs to all of humanity. Today, I call upon the President to prioritize the declassification and public release of any evidence concerning recovered, advanced, non-human biological entities. Thank you, and I turn this over now to David Brush.
Good afternoon. I'm here today because my leadership on the disclosure issue is part of my continued service to the nation. I took an oath as an Air Force officer swearing allegiance to the principles and the framework of the U.S. Constitution. I took that oath seriously then, and I take that oath seriously now. And if this is one of my final duties of public service, I want it to be this: helping Congress and the President restore lawful accountability over activities and spending that should never have been placed beyond constitutional oversights, and to be transparent with the American people. There are a myriad of issues across multiple cultural, religious, and institutional spectrums. The topics here that we're discussing today go beyond life in the universe. There are serious homeland security and airspace safety issues. There are relevant counterintelligence and technology protection issues that must be taken into consideration. For decades, unknown objects have freely operated in restricted airspace in large metropolitan areas and critical infrastructure, and the agencies responsible for securing the homeland cannot adequately defend against it. This is a serious national security issue. In my official duties, I was exposed to human and signals intelligence information concerning foreign adversary, UAP crash retrieval, exploitation and study efforts, adversary views on U.S. legacy program reverse engineering efforts, and U.S. held audiovisual information related to crash retrieval matters, such as the recovered vehicles and the associated biological material. One must always be concerned about adversarial disinformation when you're getting foreign intelligence, but I was able to cross-verify this information internally to back up the foreign government assertions. Many of the president's team has been kept in the dark by high-ego, politically appointed actors, both because of incompetence and malicious intent has subverted the president's order on this issue. Furthermore, some of this foreign intelligence has not been provided to Congress despite lawful requests to the Defense Intelligence Agency last summer, and also having formally been published across the IC and analyzed by such analytical centers such as NASIC. These records belong under congressional oversight, and I believe DIA should stop obstructing Chairwoman Luna's task force and provide those documents to Congress and enter it through mandatory declassification review so the American public can see some of the foreign intelligence I had access to. Secrecy around this issue did not appear overnight. Subsequent executive orders, Secretary of Defense memorandums, Department of Security basically nullified Congress's role with the judicial branch with oversight of this issue. Remember, classification exists to protect the nation. Executive Order 13526 discusses what can and cannot be classified. Embarrassment, hiding funds, criminal activity, and the basic information about scientific information in the universe is unlawful for it to be classified. And this is why whistleblower protections matter. Through my federal litigation ongoing with the Department of War, I learned that the Air Force worked with an external agency to seek an investigation of me for alleged unauthorized disclosures punishable under the Espionage Act after I testified in front of Congress in 2023, discussing the results of my congressionally directed investigation in support of the first Trump administration. This should concern every member of Congress, regardless of party. To this day, I'm still fighting years of record withholding, administrative obstruction, and a prolonged effort to get a medical military retirement that I still am not in a retired status. This is also a real fraud, waste, and abuse issue. President Vance's task force is sharply focused on the issue of misuse of funds. The same accountability problem applies here. And during my investigation, I found slush funds to the tune of billions of dollars per annum for these activities. We cannot have one standard for the American people and another standard for the deep state that hide behind the veil of secrecy. President Trump has the authority to create an enduring legacy of government transparency, accountability consistent with national security protections. Disclosure should not depend on leaks. It should not depend on the public taking my word for it or anyone else's. American people deserve more than vague denials and selective releases of prior administrations, to include through troubling organizations such as AIR. I applaud the President's efforts and his promise to show true American leadership on this issue of massive worldwide interest, over 1 billion views on the File Drop website. So the time has come to stop asking the public to trust secret conclusions, instead provide an honest accounting of what it knows, what it's done, and what has been withheld. God bless America.
We have about 4 minutes before they call votes to open it up for a quick round of questions. So if you guys could just, let's start with Real American Voice.
Great. I have a question for David Rush. Can you confirm for us how many species? Recent reports have said that there are perhaps 4 different alien species, Greys, Nordics. How many species are you aware of?
I certainly don't have the compendium. It's a continuum from corporeal, bipedal type life to, what I would consider like sentient plasmoid life. But there are several that the U.S. government is doing.
Question for Mr. Rush.
Okay.
During the course of your investigation, it's been surfaced to the public that there's been a program by the name of the Immaculate Constellation. During the course of your investigation, did you recognize that the infrastructure to support such a program for exfiltration of data from federal systems would exist?
Yeah, I can't comment on the content of that program. I've discussed on my interview in Judicial Watch that was a National Security Council program, and the secrecy started in 1954 through an Eisenhower executive order that created that infrastructure.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Grush, Kristen Fisher with the Endless Void. When you look at where we are right now in this moment for the disclosure movement, What's at stake here?
I think the sovereign contract between the citizenry and its government. I think the institutional rots that the lack of transparency in this issue is possibly going to cause an untenable socioeconomic condition if the government is not transparent into certain other. I don't want to say the Epstein files. That's a dirty word, but we could have that kind of scandal if we're not transparent.
And do you have any advice for people who are new to the UFO topic, the UAP topic, who just really don't know where to begin? There's just so much misinformation out there. What is your advice to them?
I would go watch James Fox's documentaries. I like them. And I also, there is a declassified 1971 Australian formally classified secret assessment that a couple years ago was put in the Australian National Archives. I encourage people to read page 7 through 16, and that was the nuclear branch chief of the Australian government discussing the U.S. cover-up and the involvement of the CIA back in the 70s. And that's actually a little-known document that is publicly available.
Thank you.
Question with the whistleblower, Matthew Sullivan. Is there anything you know, is there anything that ties into what is happening there today with his testimony that never happened because he was tied to the beach, I guess, before?
That's an ongoing thing.
It's an ongoing
so it's still...
Yeah, they're leading up, but a lot of the stuff that started happening, I think, last week, it's just weird that someone...
What was he coming in to testify for?
That would be a question for reference.
David.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Sullivan was on the legacy program. I served on active duty in the Air Force, but I don't want to discuss this in his knowledge.
Mr. Gross, one for News Nation here. Just for those that are maybe not so familiar, can you explain right now what the roadblocks are? What is preventing lawmakers, and if lawmakers want to take a stab at this, from visiting locations that have been critical to reverse engineering or other things that the knowledge is there, but the ability to go and see them is not?
Take a stop at that. If Congress says we're going to go to Area 51,
come to the microphone, please?
If Congress says we're going to go to Area 51, everybody says, go to Area 51, merchant. How long will we get there? It's a good deck up t-shirt, all right? Moving land's already going to be there. The problem you have is that these things have been moved into private entities, so that they don't have a FOIA. Wait a minute, I can FOIA for a motor company, but doesn't mean they're going to do anything. That's why they moved it out of the federal government, and that's part of the roadblocks. Other roadblocks we've seen, we tried to get a committee. We've had staff members try to block us. When we first started this thing with that first hearing, that Grush said that there's biological entities. They tried to move it into remember that Russian balloon that flew over? They tried to move it into that. And, well, Chinese, excuse me, they're over. But they tried to move it into that. We had staff members trying to block us. Just the top level. We've been in a skip before. We had a member of Congress come in and just try to disrupt the meeting, try to disrupt Rush, throw him all these trick questions, and he answered every dadgum one of them just right off the bat. He knocked it out of the park. So.
If there's before we have to go, this is the last question. We do have a meeting set up with the White House. The White House is going to play a role on this. So Vice Rep Burleson and Burgett has stated they are following through on everything that we're sending out. And the next course of action and something that they're willing to entertain is if you are an intelligence official, have knowledge of locations of materials, and in doing our due diligence and following the task force, they are considering, and I do believe that they are going to be providing immunity permanently, so that people can't be hit with a violation of the Espionage Act. So again, there's a lot of people that have a lot of information, but it's really can we prove it, and what information can we then reinforce to the people. So
do you have an update on the missing scientist?
Wait, let the guy he's had his hand up the whole time, man.
I have a question for Mr. Grush. Scott Murtha from the Curious Planet. I have a question. Do you have a sense of how many cases the government might be aware of that involve non-citizens?
Quite a few, several dozen. So that's an ongoing list. I can't give you an exact number because I don't even have full access.
Give a general rough estimate.
Several dozen.
All right, thank you, sir. Bottom line, we got to go. Bottom line, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for the bravery of these individuals who came forward, Crush, all of the whistleblowers. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for the political courage of my colleagues who took this issue from being a fringe issue to being something that everyone is talking about is no longer a fringe issue. And we wouldn't be here if it weren't for this president who has taken a decades-long request and finally brought us into the age of disclosure. And so, and I want to say thank you to the press as well, to James and to Leslie, and to everyone who has helped cover this topic. We're here to fight for the American people, fight for the truth. And again, our last call to action is we want to challenge every foreign country to do what the United States is doing. See what we're doing here, and we want to see your country follow suit. And we want to see if any individuals have any information, do not be afraid to come to a member of Congress. We will protect you, and we will make sure that the truth is out. Thank you.
Nothing on a missing scientist, General McCaslin.
Shady, y'all are the media, you figure it out. Of course there's something going on. You had 14 rabbis, 14 preachers, 14 used car salesmen disappear. You'd be asking questions.
What about the missing congressman? The missing congressman. Thomas Keene Jr., the missing congressman.
Nothing to do with UFOs. I think he's just ill.
What's the biggest wow that you've seen, Congressman Burgess?
Well, since you bear a striking resemblance to Steven Spielberg, he's going to play Tim Burchett in his Tim Burchett story.
The biggest wow?
I can't talk about it. That's the problem.
Admiral Gallaudet.
Call their that young congressman, all right? We want disclosure. That's all we got to say.
Amen.
Well, how about that?
I'll be honest, you made me do a double take too when I got here.
All right, y'all, we got front and center.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Are you going to be around here for a little bit? Can I come back home? Yeah. Absolutely. Great. But here's also the other thing.
She was standing like a statue for an hour. I gotta walk.
I do have to run to the airport.
Do you think catastrophic disclosure will happen?
This is my last. I gotta go to the airport. I swear. Thanks, David. Can I give you my card? Sure. Thanks.
Excuse me.
I do have to run to the airport.
There's the man right there.
Just hang out on the sidewalk.
We got some whistleblowers. We've got decorated heroes. As I mentioned, come forward with a lot of information. And we've got a government that
Up on the sidewalk.
we have a president
It's all closed.
who said enough is enough. President Trump kept his word to me, and now we keep being blocked by people in government agencies. I've been briefed by a kid one time with a man bun and told me the president on a basis. Unelected bureaucrat. That's wrong. Tens of billions, could be spending billions of dollars on something. What the heck are they spending some money on?
But Burchett, America loves you. Timmy, I was trying to find Anna Pauline. I was going to ask her to say hi to Timmy. How you doing? Good, thank you. What'd you see, Mom? What did you see? Yeah, I was trying to find Anna Paulina. I was gonna ask you to say hi to. I was gonna say America loves you. Say hi to Tim. He's your biggest fan. I'll get her one of these times. All right, so what we will do? Let's walk down to SCOTUS, see what's going on down there. A lot of time we got protesters down there, and I'm gonna have to hook up. We're gonna have to take like a sit-down break. I'm gonna have to hook my battery pack up, and it's got a fucking like 4-inch cord on it, so I gotta like rig it and tape it behind the phone. I need to get either an extension cord to keep the battery pack in my pocket, or what I want to get is like a little extra, just like the part that holds the phone, get another one for right behind it for my battery pack, so I can just keep it plugged in. Figuring out all the equipment I need as we go along, gang.
Yeah, I think it was about a week or so ago. I heard her mother was so it just didn't work out.
What did MDG do? That building is freaking stunning up close. It really is. It's beautiful. Ah, bless America, baby. All right, we're gonna work our way around out front. I gotta stop for a minute, set up the battery pack, and then we are good to go. We'll head, SCOTUS is right there. Head over there, see if we got any protesters protesting. We got a little press conference in, unexpected. Worked out good. Worked out real good. Watch it from MDG. Yeah. What's up, y'all? We're working our way over to SCOTUS. I'm gonna have to stop. Pit stop. All right. I want to get this. Somebody clip this and take a still. I want to use this for a profile pic or something. Of that beauty behind me. Ready? Somebody get that.
Yeah.
Take some stills. Love that, love that, love that. Thanks for sharing that, y'all. Thanks for sharing everything. Thanks for sharing my Cash App. Anything that is given will go towards my traveling expenses, so I can keep bringing you fire content. I am not scared to travel, and I will do it at the drop of a dime. If something big's happening, if I didn't have a big blister on my foot, I would have been in NYC last night. I almost booked the bus, but a couple of women with some sense talked me out of it. So glad I did, because it's healing up now. I got a bandage on it, but if I'd been stuck in that chaos last night with a big old blister, it probably wouldn't have ended up well for me. And then I would have been stuck till 3 a.m. waiting for my bus back. But I'm thinking I might go tomorrow for game 4. What's some crazy shit going on last night up there. Looks like a lot of people on the steps of SCOTUS. Might have a protest going on. We're gonna take a quick sit down break right here. I have to figure out how to zoom better. Here, we'll sit up here, that way y'all can see what's going on kinda over at SCOTUS while I get this battery pack set up. And excuse me if my hands keep getting in the way and you see objects moving. It's because I'm have to tape the battery pack right behind the phone, so pardon me if it is not the best shot here the next few minutes. If I could zoom in, y'all could see it better, but let's see. So, mute, hide video, flash, retouch, create highlights. Where in the hell is Zoom? I have to figure it out. Anyway, I'm setting it up. If you see a bunch of this for a couple minutes and you don't hear me, I didn't go anywhere. I'm setting up my battery pack behind my phone so we can keep rolling all day. After SCOTUS, we're gonna walk back to the car. We'll take a quick ride. I already got parking right down by the White House, and then we're gonna cruise the National Mall and see all the beautiful sights and sounds and crazy people down there. Chat, just keep letting everybody know. I'll be right back. We're hooking the battery pack up. We'll be back in action in a minute.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
How are you?
Just so you know, no tripods on the ground.
Can I just hit this bat? I'm just setting this up 1 minute.
Sure, yeah.
I can't hold it. And
It's all good.
It'll be 1
Yeah.
minute and I'll be done and I'll zip
Yeah,
it
you're
back
good.
up and I'm gone.
I appreciate
you, sir.
Now, if you do want to use tripods, the grass area,
Yes, sir.
all good.
Okay.
So you can take it anywhere grass area and have it.
All right, I actually
just know where I'm like.
I was just at the press conference. I'm just walking over to SCOTUS.
You're good. You're
just
good.
need to set
Do what
this
you
up.
gotta do.
Appreciate you, brother. You have a good day. Treat people with respect, and usually you will get it back. All right, dude. Almost done, y'all. Rigging my battery pack up. We gotta figure out a better way than this. I'm sure they sell something that I can clip onto the selfie stick to hold the battery pack right behind. Battery. I'm sure they make the cords short on purpose, so you have to buy extra cords. It's all part of the freaking game. What did I do? Did I do this the wrong way? Stupid ass. I did. Oh boy. Fucking retard. Well, starting back over, y'all. I did it backwards. Fucking tard. Excuse my French. Flip the wrong way so that the cord cannot reach the back of the phone. Nobody will accuse me of being a pro at this yet, nor will I claim to be one. All right, let's start over.
Fast and selfie.
You were tallest, Machado. Yeah.
I'm good at it, but
We're almost done, y'all. Sorry. Had to start back over. I'll re and I put it on backwards. All right, we're almost done, y'all. Sorry for the hold up. Whew. One more and we are good. Sorry, I'm a rookie reread at this. We're heading over to SCOTUS right there in a minute. Sorry about the hold up. Ah, for Christ's sake. My employee told him, do not call me no matter what. Guess what he does? He calls me within 2 hours. Retard. All right, we're good, gang. We're ready to roll. Hello, Moto, you got it. Oh, he's such a short bus rider. God. For fuck's sake. What am I doing? Gang. I am such a... Now I pulled the wrong cord out. And I covered the right one up. For Christ's sake. What a clusterfuck. What a dumbass. Boy, if I had to ride a bus today, it'd have been fucking yellow and super duper short. Dirt, dirt, dirt. I am screwing everything out trying to rush. I took the wrong cord out, which I thought was the C, and I taped the whole everything up underneath of it, and guess what? The C was covered up with 4 layers of tape, but we're fixed. We're good, gang. All right, we're ready to roll. It's not in the way, is it? Everything good? We see everything fine? All right, gang. We're gonna get a cigarette break on the way over too. All right, let's get out of here. Whew. All right, let's get off the campgrounds. That officer was very kind to let me hold the tripod up. We're not supposed to have any up on Capitol grounds. All right, we are heading to SCOTUS. Let's go, gang. I didn't leave anything. Hi ho, hi ho. SCOTUS we go. Sweating like a whore in confession already. Ah, cigarette. Gonna be a fun day, gang. Do 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 do. Oh, I'm supposed to cross back here. I don't want to jaywalk. Woo! All right, we're good. Battery pack is not affecting the line of vision. Come on, Pedro. Drive. Jesus. Good. Thank God. Red light finally. We'll do a walk around SCOTUS. Looks like there's a crowd down there. We got a crowd out front. See what's going on, gang.
They're still on the tarmac? That's horrible.
Last time I was in these grounds is when the infamous Edward Jacob Lang got arrested right back where we were just sitting, right where he got arrested. They came like 40 deep to arrest him for a misdemeanor, like he was a fugitive wanted for 12 murders or something. That was insane. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Love him, hate him, or indifferent. That was crazy. That was total insanity. I don't think they're gonna want me to record up on the steps. They usually give me a hard time. Let's see. They definitely don't want me smoking a cigarette up there, so nothing going on anyway. That's a beautiful building now. On camera really doesn't even do it justice. If any of you all can make it here for the Freedom 250 celebration between June 25th and July 10th at any point for a couple days, I would highly recommend it. The whole National Mall is going to be like a big celebration of all 50 states, the history of the country. There might be a concert if everybody doesn't keep dropping out. I think we're down to like Vanilla Ice and one or two others, but hopefully we'll get, I don't know why they didn't go for like Carrie Underwood, Kid Rock. They were going for like Milli Vanilli and Young MC, and I was like, what? You know what I mean? Carrie Underwood, Kid Rock, they're bigger names and they're patriots. A lot of turds dropped out because of political beliefs, like the Cup, Bret Michaels, and many more. And this where a bunch of lames. Yeah, they are a bunch of lames. What are you gonna do? It looked like there was a crowd over on that far corner, so we're just doing a lap around SCOTUS. You never know what's going on and where. Quick lap around the building, and then of course, if there's any protests or anything, or interesting people, will stop, hang out, and then we'll head back to the car. It's not too far away. And then I got parking already right down by the White House. We'll go cruise the National Mall, show you all the new and improved reflecting pool, Washington Monument, the amphitheater there, and then we'll cruise to the White House, Lafayette Park, right out front. There's always protesters and cuckoos there. It's always a good time, so should be a fun day. Oh, and we're gonna stop and hit a food vendor too, because like a dummy, I forgot to eat this morning. Big dummy. I'll be starving by the time I get down that way. There's food trucks right by where I parked though. When I walk down on the side, on the west side of the White House, there's always a bunch of them. So can we walk up? Yeah, I guess. Nah, it's blocked off. We got to go to scenic route. It's a pretty little park right here outside SCOTUS. Maryland Avenue. We're gonna hang a right, and when we get to the next intersection, not this one, but the next one, that well, there's a bunch of people down there might be out holding up their kooky protest signs or something. We'll find out. Yeah, the history here is, it really is. Like I said, I highly recommend any of you, if you can make it for the Freedom 250 and stay for at least a couple days. Even the all the Smithsonian Institutes and the Air and Space Museum are like the Museum of Natural History. If you want to do it right, you spend like a good 6-8 hours in there. Same with the Air and Space Museum. Basically make a day out of each one, and then like at least a couple days to check out the whole Freedom 250. I'm gonna be down here as many days as I can. I'll be here opening day the 25th. Birthday gang. Old man's gonna be 54, so to celebrate my birthday, I'm gonna come down the stream. There's a beautiful view of the Capitol building. Come downstream and show you all what's going on, and then probably come down a couple more days, and then we'll be here from the 1st until the 5th, actually staying in DC. So I'm gonna live stream the fireworks for you all. Go down by the Washington Monument at night. They have it lit up with the 250 USA themed lighting at night. It's insane. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be gorgeous. I can't wait. Hope to see some of you all here. It's gonna be once in a lifetime experience. And Mom and Haley, y'all need to get on a plane together and get your butts out here. You know what to do. Book that flight, stop making excuses. Well, you ain't coming anytime soon. I got like a good 30, 35 years left. I need to live stream, so don't send them anytime soon. Woo! Looks like all the whatever was down here on the corner, it might have been one of the groups regrouping from up at Congress that were up there taking pictures. All right, well, this is another beautiful view of the Capitol, straight through. Side of SCOTUS, USA flag right in front of the Capitol, baby. It's great to be an American, the greatest country in the history of the world. All right, let's find out where my car is. I think Capitol Street. I think we got to go the other way on Capitol Street. Let me figure out. I'm gonna put you all on the tripod real quick. Figure out which way to walk. I think I know. Got to get to the other side. Yeah, I know which way to at least start going. Yeah. Never mind. We don't need. I remember where I started about. And then we'll figure it out from there. All right, gang. We're headed back to the car. I'll keep you all with me when we're driving. The camera might not be. I forgot my, I bought a brand new little cell phone holder to put in the window. Just ordered it off of Amazon and I left it home. Didn't put it in the car yet. So I'll keep you on the tripod or something. It's only gonna be a short ride. We'll figure it out. And then where my other parking is, it's literally right, unfortunately, when I walk out, turn right, it's right where the two National Guardsmen were shot, and unfortunately one was killed by that disgusting terrorist. So it kind of reminds me of that every time I come. That's like my go-to parking place in DC, and I'm always reminded of that. So God bless their families. God rest that young lady's soul, and God bless the young man who is still going through a lot of rehab and everything, but he is doing well. But it's a long road back to recovery for him. God bless them for serving our country and trying to protect our freedom. USA flag. Just, man, it's good to be an American. And the crazy part is, like, 95% of residents down here are lefties and do not love this country. Make that make sense. The capital of the United States is like 95% leftist. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, gang, we're going back through the Capitol, working our way back to the car. Ah, beautiful day, 83, sunshine. That view never gets old. Walking up, American flag waving in the wind in front of the Capitol building. America, baby. You know they're lefties when they fucking stare when you say America, baby. Bunch of commies back there. They looked at me like I dropped a C-bomb or something. You don't like it? GTFO my country. There's 250 signs. 250, 250. And what happened? What happened? Hey, hey, look where we are, baby, the Capitol. If you just got here, Haley, you missed a press conference with Burchett, Anna Paulina Luna. Was right up front and center. I was up in the front row, worked my way up. About UFOs or whatever they're calling them now. Unidentified phenomenon or whatever. There it is. Yours and mine, our Capitol building. Yo, yo, what up? We're speed walking back to the car and we're gonna head down to the National Mall. I already got parking reserved right by the White House. We'll cruise around National Mall. We'll go check the reflecting pool. They just did all the... I'm a what? I'm an alien? Oh yeah. That's where we came in over here. We did a big loop all the way around. But anyway, yeah, I'll go down, we'll walk down to the new and improved reflecting pool. I don't know if it's done filling. It's been filling up for over a week. May not be open, but I'll get us the best shots I can. It's supposed to be crystal clear and blue again. We'll go check out the Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, and of course the White House. We'll hit that last and hang out there for a while. There's usually protests and stuff going on. When I first got here, it was a small, it was a peaceful, like real, it was I would call that definitely a peaceful protest. It was a bunch of Karens crying to Congress for their free food and free health care and free this and free that. And they were making the case why it was everybody else's fault that they had kids that they couldn't afford. So that was pretty funny. There she is. All right, I think we came this way. Let me make sure. Pretty sure that's the way we came. Yeah, we did come up this way. How you doing, sir? It's beautiful at the grounds out here around the sides. Nice little park. Nobody around. Everybody, share it for me, will you? Help us get it out there. While I am at Anthony trial, jury not deliberating, Carmel Anthony, defense lawyers asked judge to include lesser negligent. Nah, hell no. They're desperate because they know they're done. Thank you. Hell no, they're desperate. Everybody that was there covering it, Sarah Fields, Brianna Murillo, and a few other people that had been there covering it all week. Everybody was saying the defense did horrible. Their witnesses were terrible. It actually hurt them more than helped them. And the prosecution had a pretty much a slam dunk case. So what's going to happen? Actual justice going to be served. Our city's going to burn. Our city's going to burn, y'all. All right, I think we came from over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's the way we came from. All right. Yeah, I think this is the way. Yeah, we started off in this little part. There's the fountain. I might want to hop in there for a minute. No, it's a little hot. Should I take a dip and get arrested? Beautiful day, 83 degrees. Oh, yes. Mom, I'm walking, talking. It's bright. I can barely see it. Yes. Of course, Manny moderator. Where is she? There she is. All right. Manny PJ on X is now a managing moderator. Watch your P's and Q's, boys and girls. You don't want to mess with the queen. Where? How did I end up down this way? What am I doing? Now I'm confused. No, I'm not. I came down too far. There's the falls that I walked by when I came in. Then we're almost to the car, gang. Woo! Everybody hit that like. If you haven't subbed yet, sub. Ring that bell. We're all gas, no brakes. I just started this channel on Saturday. This is my third live. Was at Delaney Hall in the middle of the chaos Saturday night. That was my first live on here. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out. I was up front and center with all the best shots. And then we cruised New York City, Manhattan on Sunday. Walked all the way from Times Square down to Washington Square Park down in Greenwich. Then we boogied on up to Central Park, walked around, and then back to Times Square. And then at that point, the blister on my foot was like screaming and yelling. I couldn't put weight on it, so we dipped out. So here we are in DC. So 4 days, this is my third long live stream. So everybody sub, ring that bell. It's gonna be a fun summer. It's gonna be a fun summer. And any money that you send to my Cash App, I'm not monetized yet. I can't get super chats. It is greatly appreciated, and it will all go towards travel, equipment, etc. for traveling to bring you the best content I can. I love the chaos, so if there's any out of control protest, I will fly there in a second. to bring it to you. 'Cause that's when I'm in my element, in the chaos. That's a beautiful, man, that looks tempting. Even though that water's ugly and green, I still wouldn't mind go do a cedar in there, even though it's only a foot deep. All right, we're almost back to the car, y'all, I think. And I don't care if you see the parking garage because I'm leaving. I ain't going back. It's hot as look. Definitely don't want to hop in that water. This water isn't bad. This almost looks like the Baltimore Inner Harbor. Not quite. There's no cups and used condoms and aluminum foil floating around, but it's almost as dirty as the Baltimore Inner Harbor. It's like it might be the color of the rocks. I don't know, but that reflecting pool looks like the Caribbean right now. That brand new bright blue that they just did it, and they did it the perfect blue shade to make the Washington Monument have that perfect reflection on it. I think it's at right before sunset. All right, gang, we gotta sit down for 1 minute and gotta figure out exactly where I'm parked. I know it's close, but I was talking to you all. I wasn't paying attention coming in, so we're gonna figure out exactly where to go. I think I came from that way, but I'm not 100, so we're gonna make sure and find out. Just y'all can just look at traffic for a minute. I'll be right back. Timmy, maybe a cute girl will walk by for you. You can get all excited. I don't even know where I'm parked. What is it? All right, 85.
Head northeast, then turn left.
Okay, I think we know where we're going. The center. All right, I think we got it, gang. I'm pretty sure. Let's go. Hi ho to the Batmobile we go. Oh shit. Jaywalking. Shut the fuck up. Alright, yeah, we're going the right way. It's cute, I think. T Street. Why is it not picking mine? Okay, we're going the right way. 300 feet, take a right. I thought we were going the right way. All right, gang. 1 mile away from the car. Let's go. I'm going to take a quick ride in the Batmobile. And then we'll be right down by the White House and the National Mall. Back to the action. Yeah, that was great. Got there right on time. For those of you who got here late, it was a 1 o'clock press conference. Tim Burchett, Anna Paulina Luna, and others about the whatever they call the UFOs now, the UPFs, whatever it is, unidentified something phenomenon, basically UFO committee. They did an hour press conference. We were front and center. I pushed my way right up to the front and got all that. That was really cool. Had a little mini Karen protest that we were we walked up on right at the beginning of the stream, so it was pretty cool. Sorry about all the long walk and the boring, not much action right now, but we're working our way back to the car to get down to the National Mall, and it'll be a lot of fun down there.
In 800 feet, turn right. Turn right.
800 feet, turn right. We're almost there, gang. And there's no, you know, like parking, they usually has level. It'll tell you like you're in A1, B2. Yeah, I took like 8 rights and 6 lefts, and it does not have like markers, so we might walk around for 10 minutes looking for the car, but we'll get there. We'll get there, y'all.
In 600 feet, turn right.
600 feet, turn right. It's the Hilton, Capitol Hill. We might be parked underneath it, actually. Not sure. I know we're parked underneath one of the hotels, I think. All right, we got green. Sorry about the camera being shaky, but trying to get there quick. Get back to the car, getting that AC for a minute, and then we're off to the National Mall. Woo! All right. This is not, it must be around the other side of the building, or is it right here? No. Yeah? Is this where it is?
Turn right. Then, turn right.
Oh, yeah. This is, I think, how we getting in? I walked out a different side, so I'm all turned around. Shoo! It's nice and cool in here. Yeah, I walked right past the entrance, not paying attention. Or did I? Oh, God. Are we? Never mind. We're in the freaking maze is what we're in. I think it is. I think it is. Yeah. Parking garage. Is this it? No, this is it. I hope at least. Parking garage entrance, 20 F Street. Yeah. This is it. We're supposed to. Are you supposed to exit B stair? There's no fucking. Oh well, I guess we're walking in. This way. Shoot.
Head west. Then, make a U-turn.
Alright, this is gonna be fun. I think this is the right garage, but I might not be.
Turn right.
I better ask this guy. He'd be a retard not to. 85 F Street. Hey, I'm parked in 85 F Street. The GP 85 F Street garage.
Turn right.
85 F Street.
F.
Yeah.
F is the next street. That one is E. This is the back of 20 F Street. This one.
Okay. So I go back out to the street and go that way?
Yeah. Or I'll let you out through the.
Oh, that'd be great.
Small door.
And that'll take me to F Street?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the GPS brought me here for some reason.
Yeah. Usually it brings them. F. This is 85 will be on the other side of.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is left side is even number.
Gotcha.
Right side odd number.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You go straight.
And that's F Street?
Yeah, that's F. Make a left and look for it on the right hand side.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank God for that, gentleman. GPS took me to the wrong garage. If I see the front of the parking garage, I'll know where I'm going. But as you can see, it's like, check, Schumer, step aside. It's like alleys and entrances and exits to parking garages all freaking pushed together. It's crazy. All right, gang, let's see. All right, this all looks familiar. F Street. Yeah. Is this? I don't freaking know. This doesn't look right either. I know I'm in the right area. That's 20 F Street. 85. Boss, you know where the parking garage 85 F Street?
Hmm?
The parking garage, do you know where it is? 85 F Street?
No, I don't.
Not sure. All right, well that's the even side. This is odd side. It's probably under this building.
Your
But,
destination is on the left.
but where is it? Where's the entrance to the parking garage? It's pretty sure this is the right building. We'll get there, gang. 20 hotel entrance and access on Massachusetts Avenue side. That's what it is. Yeah, when we came out, we were up this way. That's what it is. Because I'm right next to the hotel entrance.
Turn right.
Now we remember. So the address is on F Street, but the entrance is on Massachusetts Avenue. That's why it didn't look familiar. All right, gang. We're going to make it. We're going to make it, y'all. Let me get through here. Yep. Oh, I need some water. You know what I really need? One of those lime real fruit bars from the other day in Central Park. Oh, that was so good. Gang, we are in business. This is where we get in on the other side of the entrance. Yay, yay. We did it. I'm sure you guys have been making fun of me the whole time, right? Oh, I am never, ever, ever, ever too proud to say, look, I'm a retard, help me. You know what I'm saying? I'll take being a retard and save myself walking an extra 2 miles every day of the week. Oh, yeah. I think this is the hotel. I thought we were, I think it's in the gap here is where we turned in. Pretty sure this is where we came in. Yes. We're gonna walk behind these umbrellas and we are back, gang. We are back. There's Georgetown University. We did it, gang. We did it. People are looking at me like I'm crazy. I think I'm talking to myself. Let's freaking go. Oh, and oh, by the way, I got the, oh, fuck. Oh, look, to get the door to open. Open sesame. Somebody was leaving and I got VIP entrance. Alright, now where the fuck? I have no clue where I went or how I got out of here. If it cuts out, I'm in a parking garage. Back in a minute. Just hang tight, y'all. We're probably going to lose reception. We're in a parking garage. We'll be back in a couple minutes. If I lose you. Which I probably will. Okay, we're going to put the camera this way too. Because we're not going to show you my car is what we're not going to do. Tricky little. Okay, this is where I turn right. I know where I'm going now. I remember where all the junk was and where I had to go. We're getting there, gang. Y'all thought I was going to be stupid and show you my tags and show you my car. Not today, losers. Not my people. I'm talking about the loser trolls. All right. We went. The fuck? Additional parking. I hear a Hajib down there. He said, "How old are you, boss?" I am Hajib. You. Woo. I don't know if you can see. Can you still see me? Everybody, thank you. Everybody for the cash apps. It's greatly appreciated. I've been traveling a lot and I'm going to travel more. It does get expensive. Everything that you all give will go towards travel, equipment, etc. And I will go wherever I need to go for you. I really appreciate it from everybody that gives. I really do. All right, gang. I thought I knew where I was going. See, this has levels, but for some reason, I don't remember seeing a level where I was parked. We're lost. It's hot as shit down here, too. Can you still see me, chat? Can you still see me? Yeah? Feed's still good? Wow. That's at Verizon Business Streaming Service. The best in the biz, baby. The best in the biz. Shout out to Verizon Business Streaming Service. No shout out to the bill because it's expensive as shit, but it's well worth it. It maybe, fuck did I park? Is that it? Where did I park? Where in the fuck is my car? This is weird. I don't know where my freaking car is. Let's try something. This is not, I must be down another level. Yeah, because this is all, I guess we're down one more. Yep, that's what I was just going for to keep. I think I'm down another floor. I think I had to go down 2 floors. That's what I get for not paying attention. But it's, don't think it goes down any further. What the fuck? Maybe the alarm. It's got to be an or all the way down here. I don't know where the hell I am. I knew this was going to happen. Huh. This is crazy. Did I go up to park? I might have went up because it doesn't go down any further. Maybe I went up instead of down. I thought I went down. Sorry about this, gang. We're getting there. Up. There's nowhere to park over there. So, maybe I was right on the first level and I thought I went further than I did. And I went too far. Probably walked right past my car. Oh. Come on, man. Oh, fuck. It's a fucking exit. Come on, man. Come on. Jesus Christ, dude. I can't. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. I'm going out. Go that way. Jesus Christ, man. Stupid motherfucker. Yeah, I found that. You're going to be like cocked sideways in the car because I don't have the proper, what you call it, the whole this, but we are getting out of here, gang. Let's get back on the streets. Shoo! Sweating like a whore in confession. Oh, I gotta give him my phone number again. Be right back. Yes, man. My Spot Hero code is not working. I had to use my phone number to get in, and there's no way to put my phone number to get out. I reserved from 11. So you didn't scan in with the reservation? No, but my phone number works, yes.
So when you try to use your reservation right now, it's I'm sorry, this is like a normal reservation, right? Do you have a
yes, like Spot Hero, 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Prepaid.
Okay, in that case, let me just collect some information. Can I please have the rental ID from Spot Hero?
Rental ID?
It's like the reservation number, something to identify.
Oh, rental ID. Yes, yes, ma'am. I found rental ID. Ready? Ready?
Tell me.
125 243 520.
Thank you. Can I please have your phone number?
410-938-9611.
Thank you. What's your name? First and last name?
Gian, last name Rachtll.
Thank you. Once I open the gate, the call will disconnect. The gate is not open. Call back in answer and I have my time.
Thank you. We're out of here, gang. Jesus. The scanner doesn't work. I had to call some random chick. We're back, gang. We're back. Oh my God. In freaking parking garages, out of parking garages. Oh, the AC feels good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let you stare at the street for a minute. I'll be right back. Go take care of business. Beautiful street view. I'll be right with you. Woo! It's hot. Cooking. I'll tell you, that was a huge success, though. We got a press conference in. We walked right up on a little mini protest that took us over the steps of Congress. Wrong phone, wrong phone, wrong phone. Text and stream phone. Hold up, yo. I'm going to mute you for a minute. Be right back. We're back, gang. To the National Mall we go. All right, 1.9 mile drive, and then we're back on foot, and we're right by the 1.7 miles. And then we are back on foot right by the White House, gang. Oh, that air feels good. Need a lighter, a cigarette, and we're going. All right, left on this street. Let's go. Sorry, we're like cockeyed, but I don't have my window thing in the car yet. I left it at home. I got it just for this. So I can talk to you while we're driving, but this is gonna have to do for the next 5 or so, 10 minutes while we drive down and park by the White House. Whoops, and that's gonna happen. And that's gonna keep happening. So if you go down, we'll be back. Jesus. The seat is like this, that's why you're sideways. How about you just watch traffic? Oopsie. Sorry, I was talking to you for 10 minutes with no audio. Oopsie. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. What a rookie. What's up? What's up, y'all? We're headed down to the National Mall. I'm gonna park by the White House and walk around down there, see what's going on good. Everybody just got here. We got we called a press conference with Tim Burchett and Paulina Luna. I was front and center about UFOs and the committee on that. That lasted about an hour. And then we had a little protest before that. People were crying for their free health care and free food and free housing and all that. That was pretty funny. Bunch of Karens. It was everybody else's responsibility after they had kids, was basically what I got out of that protest. It's us taxpayers' problem that they can't keep their legs closed or use protection. You know how that works. We're headed down to the National Mall. We're gonna get something to eat. And I'll start out down the Lincoln Memorial and the reflecting pool, and then we'll work our way up. And then we'll hit the Washington Monument. There's usually a lot of people around there, a lot of kooks. And then we'll walk up to Lafayette Square in the White House. And there's always like some wacko protesters and kooks there screaming and yelling and doing stupid things. And that's usually around 4 or 5 when the White House protests start coming together. So that's Eastern time, so it's like almost 3, so it'll be perfect timing. Hope you all are enjoying our DC trip today. Sorry about the long walk and pause for the parking garage and me muting you and forgetting I muted you. Rookie mistakes, we're learning. We're learning as we go, gang. I'll tell you, this air conditioning and this cigarette is freaking lovely though. Oh, we gotta go right soon. I can't see the chat because you guys are next to me, sorry. Alright, we gotta hang a sharp right. Sharp right. Sharp right. Alright. And then left. We're getting there, gang. 7/10 of a mile. We're gonna flip you back to me so I don't dox my parking, because that is my go-to every time I come to town. So we're not gonna dox my parking spot. Sorry, you're gonna look at me sideways, but and we're like at an angle because of the seat. But that's what we gotta do for a couple minutes. Thanks, Timmy. No, I am the target today, dude. I am making all kind of rookie mistakes. It is what it is. We learn as we go. Shoo, it's hot. Timmy, did you enjoy staring at Anna Paulina Luna for an hour? Hey, y'all. Timmy, I swear I was looking for her. I was going to say, Anna Paulina, America loves you. Say hi to Timmy. He's your biggest fan. But she was gone. She got out quick. Whoa, fatty. You're about to get hit, fat ass. I mashed the gas and this fat ass fucking jaywalking running across the street almost got her ass hit. Woo! Oh man. That's right. Thank you, Matthew. Linktree's got my X, YouTube, and my Cash App. Everybody that has given to me, I really appreciate it. We'll use it all for traveling and or equipment to go stream in different cities, towns, wherever. I'll fly wherever I gotta go. Everything will go towards the channel. I'm not begging for gas money or anything like that, or food money, but everything y'all give is greatly appreciated, and it will go strictly to travel expenses for future streams, hopefully in the chaos of protests like Delaney Hall. That was a freaking, oh, I had the time of my life there the last 2 weekends. Had a great first night on the channel, first stream. We got almost over 1,300 subs and 3,500 views. It was freaking amazing. Alright, I know where we are now. This is my part of town now. This parking garage is like my third home. I've parked here like probably 30 to 40 times. Come on, you fucking faggot. Excuse my French. Right behind me. You can't see it. Clock. Hell yeah. I was gonna rock some music, but then I had to think about it. I was like, oh, you can't listen to music. I was gonna put on some 90s rock for the ride. Can't do that. When we were streaming on X, we could do whatever, but YouTube's where it's at. The chat is so much better too. X, it always jams up, but you don't see it all. Thank you, sir. Oh man, water. This parking garage, I know, like it's my parking garage at home, so we ain't getting lost this time, gang. I don't need GPS to get in there or anything, so we're gonna be boom, bam, boom, in and out. I think. What is it? Oh, I got on here the street too early. I got cocky, and then I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't look familiar. It's because I got on this street too soon. 17. What the hell? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Or not. I came in the wrong way. I got cocky. I came in the other way, and GPS took me a way I didn't know. 1705. Yeah, okay, it's up here on the right. Okay, I got turned around. Okay, now I know where we're going. I think I know. Yes, I do know. That's what it was. Okay, we're good, gang. These streets, I hate them. There's my building. There's where I come out. We're good. Dude, you better... I'm turning right. You don't want to get on my right on your bicycle, buddy. All right, y'all. If we get cut off, we'll be right out. Oopsie. Whoops. All right, y'all. Hold up. All right, if I lose you, we're going to park and we'll be right back. We're going underground. If I lose you, we'll be right back, gang. All right, we're in, gang. We're in. That last parking garage, my freaking scanner didn't work. Thank God it took my phone number. Let's see if my Go is open. All right, yo. I'm gonna blank the screen for a minute. We're gonna be upstairs in a minute. I'm gonna hide alive for like 1 minute, and we'll be upstairs. Just hang tight, y'all. Don't leave. We're back. We're back, gang. We're back. Hey. Shelly! Oh, Timmy's gonna be happy finally. Yeah, he's gang. We just got out of the park garage. We're getting ready to head up by the well, past the White House down to the National Mall. You need a cigarette? Let's go. Got my All-American book bag. You like? You like? All right, let's go, gang. We're off. We are now not too far. Making an omelet must be nice. I'm starving, Queen. Can you send an omelet to Lafayette Park, or send it to the White House? Tell them it's from Manny. Waiting for the announcement on. Oh snap! Let's go. Let's go, gang. White House is 2 blocks that way. We're going, gang. We're going. Right here, I always have a somber moment when I walk past this intersection. This is where the 2 National Guardsmen were shot, and unfortunately one was killed by that terrorist. They had a little memorial up. Hopefully it's still up. I know I'll never forget it, whether they leave it up or not. Yeah, see where right behind the bikes there, the memorials, there's a girl in there praying. That's where it happened. We'll walk over there real quick. I'll show it to you, gang. pray for that young lady's soul, her family, and that young man, his family and him. He's going through a long rehab, grueling process to get back to full health, and they did it serving our country. So I always want to stop every time I walk by and right here's where it happened. Started a little memorial up. As you can see right here, is right where that lady walked. That's where you walk into the metro, and it happened literally right here. Very good. See, that's just for the park. See, they had a nice memorial with their pictures. I don't know why they took it down, but right here is unfortunately where it happened. God bless that young lady's soul, and God bless that young man, and Godspeed in his recovery. I always like to acknowledge that when I come down. I'll never forget. As long as I come to DC, I'll always stop there and acknowledge that. Absolutely, absolutely, y'all. Always got to acknowledge patriots that make the sacrifices for us to protect our freedom. And unfortunately, that day they got caught off guard. You know, who'd have thought 2 blocks from the White House, just protecting DC, some guy would have came out and did what he did. May he burn in hell. All right, y'all, we are making our way down. We'll cut through Lafayette since we're coming from the White House. That will take us to the National Mall. So we'll cut through Lafayette. Then we'll make our way down to Lincoln Memorial. We'll start at the bottom. And the Lincoln Memorial will take us on up to Washington Monument. And we'll make some pit stops in between. There's all kind of fountains and monument statues. And then we'll make our way back up to Lafayette Square and the White House. Usually protests popping off like 4 or 5 o'clock-ish. So we'll probably get back up this way, I'm guessing. And that's Eastern. I think we're at like 3 something. So we should get back up to the White House at 5-ish. Maybe there'll be some action going on. So we'll cut up to Lafayette here. We're making our way over. I don't know if this entrance is open. I know they were doing work on Lafayette. White House is right down there. We're approaching Lafayette Park. The fences are still up. I know they were doing construction. I think it's open again. But if it's not, we'll just turn around and go back the other way. Yeah, it looks like Lafayette's closed for renovations. This is usually all open to the public. Let's see if we have any kooks standing out front protesting. Might as well while we're up here. We'll get a good shot of the White House while we're here. I hear music. That's my man. He has been here forever. Main man has been here, the truth conductor. I'm gonna ask him. He's been out here. And there she is, the granddaddy of them all. So usually this is open and we can walk all the way down to that far fence.
I'm the upright man.
There she is. Poppy Trumpo's house. So, main man. How long you been out here?
6 years.
Yeah. I remember seeing you out here a long time ago. Out here chilling. Oh man, take care, brother. The truth conductor, y'all. It's my man. He was out here every day for 6 years. Yeah, unfortunately, the park's closed, so let's make our way down to Truth Conductor.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
He's the man.
That's your anthem. I'm the king of fast soul. Land of the upright man.
Homeboy is out here every day for the last 6 years.
Once again, this gon' be
He's kind of neutral. He's just like wants everybody to get along. You don't want everybody to fight, and I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? He's not spewing any hatred either way. He's kind of just love peace, love, and happiness, and let's all do our thing and be happy. So I'm good with that. He loves this country. That's all that counts. We're going to approach food carts here in a minute, gang. We're going to approach food carts.
What's up? No interview?
Oh, no, I'm just live streaming. Welcome, my man. People want interviews. We're gonna make our way down to the reflecting pool, Lincoln Memorial, and then work our way back up. Unfortunately, Lafayette's closed. There's usually hundreds of people in there. Right where the truth conductor was, you can go right down in front of the White House gate, and it's usually a wild scene. People hang out, they protest for weeks. I met a kid back in January. He was doing a hunger strike because he wanted weed laws changed. He was from Texas, took a bus here, had no money, and he was on like day 13, and I saw him one weekend, and I told him the next week if he was still here I would interview him. He didn't make it to day 20. Homeboy said, deuces, I need to eat, go smoke some weed and get the hell out of Dodge. So, but yeah, you meet all kind of people that are trying to take a stand for this, that, whatever. How you doing? Going to see a lot of Secret Service, Capitol Police now, out doing their jobs, sniffing dogs. You'll see it all here, coming down this stretch. National Mall's this way. We'll be right down near the bottom, the reflecting pool when we get up there. What's up, gang? We're getting ready to walk up where all the food trucks are, stop and get something to eat, and then hopefully get down to the reflecting pool. I think they might have fences up. It's not open yet, but hopefully we can get at least a good camera angle how pretty it is now. Now that Poppy Trumpo fixed it up. Pennsylvania Avenue. Okay, yeah, throw it in my face while I'm out here sweating like a whore in confession, walking 36 miles, that my food's not going to be as good as your omelet. Thanks, Queen. Appreciate that. Can always count on you. And I can confirm that Queen's omelets are second to none. I was lucky enough to have one back in April. Yeah, back in April. It was banging. It was better than advertised. I thought it was going to be really good, and it was even better. Thanks for rubbing it in while I'm starving. Walking 26 miles to get to a damn food truck. The architecture here is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful in these buildings. Yeah. Thanks. These buildings they're really stunning in person. If y'all haven't been here, just to get down here and walk around, it really is. It's a beautiful architecture. It's the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. 250 flag. Yeah, baby. Freedom 250. Celebration coming up. $250, baby. What if I speak English, motherfucker? It's America. Coming up on the ellipse to the left, and then straight ahead and a little to the right will be a couple blocks down. We will be at there's the Washington Monument. There it is, baby. God bless America. Washington Monument's kind of in the middle of the National Mall. So this way is the Lincoln Memorial, reflecting pool, Washington Monument, and then you head up towards the Capitals that way, where we started. We're getting around these cities, gang. We got all North Manhattan down to South Manhattan the other day. We're getting all over DC today. Shit, by the end of the summer, I might be skinny. Psych. Timmy, you should be nice to your girl. Secret Service, undercover. Somebody at the White House was listening to Sledgehammer here. The rockin' Sledgehammer. With the construction going on. How funny is that? You see all the construction for the ballroom, and they're rocking Sledgehammer. Can you hear it? Y'all hear Sledgehammer playing while they're doing construction? That's funny. Can we hear it? All right, gang. This is usually where the food trucks start popping up. Hopefully sooner than later. It's another beautiful building there. Another beautiful one right there across the street. This is the entrance to the Ellipse, which is actually, that's for like press and everybody to get into the White House, and then the Ellipse. They're doing all this work here I'm sure for freedom. Actually, shit, that's for the UFC event. Because this weekend, I forgot about that. They're building, that's what they're building. This is the UFC. Can you see it through the mesh? That's where the UFC event's going to be the Saturday night. Maybe it's general admission free for the Ellipse, and they're going to have it on the big screen. Maybe we'll come down and check it out. That should be wild. Yeah, that's what they're doing right there. And they're playing Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. How funny. Damn, this is usually where all the food trucks are. Striking out today. Well, I know when we get closer to the mall, but usually, there they are. Food trucks. Let's go. Cross your fingers for some chicken. Those like chicken sticks, teriyaki or whatever they are, marinated. That would be that'd be a W right there, but I'm gonna have to eat something regardless. And an ice cold freaking diet something. And we'll get a cold water to put in the bag. Chicken hot dog, this is freaking junk. Next, can already see. It's all hot dogs, burgers, pizza. Let's see. Humble, it's got t-shirts selling selfie sticks, power banks. You got it all here. I need more food besides cheeseburgers, pizza, and hot dogs. We're looking for we need some, look back again. I can see if I can get this. Can you see over there? All the construction. That's all for did y'all see over the thing? I was holding it as high as I could over the fence. That's all the construction for this weekend for the UFC. That's right. They were rocking Sledgehammer out there doing work. I love it. America 250, baby. All right, let's see what we got here. Ice cream, milkshakes, waffle cones, bubble teas, cold drinks. I need some food that's not cheeseburger, hot dogs, and pizza. I know I love pizza, but it makes me fat, so we gotta avoid it. Trust me, I would love to have some of Queen's favorite, the pretzel stuffed crust. You know what I'm talking about. All right, we got food, y'all. Yeah, this one might be, it's probably gonna be my best bet. Chicken over rice, chicken steak over rice. Let's keep off the rice. This is gonna be as good as it gets. I'll get chicken and steak and pass on the ice. Get some kind of drink with no sugar. Maybe an unsweetened iced tea. That's about as good as I'm gonna do. That's what it is, gang. Chicken and steak over rice and an unsweetened tea and nowhere to sit down and eat it. Life is good. Nowhere to sit down and eat it. Maybe. Shit. I hate to do this, but I can't sit down and eat. I'm gonna have to go chicken tenders and get a Diet Coke. Because there's nowhere to sit down. There's no bench. I'd have to wait until I get way up in the mall. I'm not carrying that food all that way. Fried fish and shrimp. Chicken nuggets, chicken tenders. No. Chicken. Yeah, I'm just going to get chicken tenders. It's fried and it's got bad, but it's there's nowhere to sit down and eat chicken like a freaking meal. I gotta carry that shit for blocks, and I'm not trying to carry it. I'm trying to eat it and get rid of it. Chicken tenders and a Diet Coke it is, gang. Right? Sitting on the curb like we're in the hood. Right next to the White House. These buildings are beautiful. The architecture. We'll walk through and I'll show them all up close to you. Alright, come on. What are we doing here, gang?
So I was like, okay, that's my girl, right?
Not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
That supreme cheesesteak looks awful good. Without the bread, just eat it. If he doesn't hurry up, we're gonna eat nothing and come back later. God damn. I don't have patience. Y'all are gonna get bored. We're moving. We'll come back. We'll just get a drink for now. We'll eat on the way back, gang. Entertaining you is more important than drinking. How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir.
I need a drink, something with no sugar.
With no sugar?
Yeah, what do you got?
And sweet tea.
Unsweetened tea?
You want to mix it up with a little bit lemonade like Arnold Palmer? You want an unsweetened tea? That's all I have.
Unsweetened tea. Give me a large. Yep. Yes, sir. All right, gang. We're just getting iced tea for now. We'll eat on the way back. Screw it. I want to get moving. I don't like standing still. I do, but I'm sweating and I'm like, I just can't stand sitting around. He's like taking an hour. He's trying to rap to those chicks. I don't have time for that.
Got it?
Thank you, sir. All right, we got an ice cold iced tea at least. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You have a good one. All right, y'all, we got change. We got iced tea. We're guilty. Let's go. Justice has been served, but now we're gonna see all the crying and bitching and moaning. Guilty. Let's go. It's just, that's justice. He was guilty. You know what I'm saying? We're not celebrating like for something that shouldn't have happened. We're cheering for justice. What should have happened? Everybody knew he was guilty, except those that were in denial, and we know why they were in denial. Justice, baby. Let's go. Ha ha. Let's go. Guilty. And let's see how the cities are tonight on the live streams. Hey, hey. You see that lady throw up deuces to y'all? Hold the line, baby. Hold the line. All right, we're approaching the National Mall. There's the Washington Monument. We're gonna head down the reflecting pool this way, and then we'll work our way up to the monument. Let's go. Justice has been served. Huge news. We'll do a space when I get back home later. Maybe even on the way home. We'll start it out for the drive home if y'all want to. After we end the live, we'll talk about the verdict and everything else going on in the world. Let's go, gang. Justice has been served. We are rolling down the National Mall. It's a beautiful day. Let's go. Sorry about all the boring walking we have to do, but it's really the only way to get to everything down here. All right, gang, we're going. They got the right idea. They got the right idea. There's a plane landing. Damn, this ice cold iced tea was right on the freaking money. Washington Monument. At nighttime, starting on the 25th, the lighting they have set up for that for the 250 is going to be amazing. So my birthday, the 25th, I'll be down here for the first day and show you guys what's going on with the Freedom 250, and we'll stick around till night so we can check that out. That should be amazing to look at. And the concert is going to be there on the other side of the monument. There's the amphitheater. That's where they have all the concerts, if anybody shows up. I think we still got vanilla ice and a few more, right? It didn't drop. Hopefully, we need some real patriots to sign up since all the lefty losers dropped out. We need Kid Rock. We need Carrie Underwood. We need, who was the other one? Queen, you said? Or somebody else, some country musician. Who was it? But anyway, we need people that love this country and aren't ashamed to play at the 250th anniversary once in a lifetime. That should be an honor for anyone, whether you agree with the president's politics or not. That's insane to me. But that's lefties for you. You think if Biden was still in office and they asked any Carrie Underwood to perform at the 250th, you think she would have done it? I think so. Not that they would have asked her because they hate her, but I'm just saying that's the difference between us and them. All right, gang. Here we are. Anybody? Hell yeah. Here we are, gang. Here we are, gang. Get out past these trees, you got beautiful view, and when we get on the other side of the monument, you have a really good view of the Capitol building. Stunning view when we get past that. Oh yeah, sprinkler. Just hit me in the legs. Oh yeah. Oh, sprinkler. Hit me. Hit me, douse me. Oh yeah. That was great. We go. Washington Monument. There's a World War II memorial. All right. We'll walk down through there. Beautiful down here. Here's Lincoln Memorial. Reflecting pool just ahead. Looks like it might be open. We might be able to get a close-up of the reflecting pool. Got to go to good to speak English, motherfuckers. It's beautiful. Another plane landing. The architecture is beautiful. All this got every state. D-Day Memorial. Right here, this is all the World War II Memorial, this whole little area. It's the D-Day right here. D-Day Memorial. God bless those World War II vets. The greatest generation. They didn't cry about PTSD and this and that. They came home, they started families, they manned up. They were the greatest generation. They really were. Now their kids left a little be desired, the boomers. But they were the greatest generation. And their kids took a step back, and then Generation X, we brought it back. We brought it back to reality. And then boomers, though, not all of them. Shoo. Some of them boomers, though. Michigan, Texas. All right. We're gonna make our way down. Yeah, they got a fence up, but I mean, you can still walk pretty close. We'll be able to get a good shot of the reflecting pool. There's some National Guardsmen. God bless them. Probably got the day off. Appreciate you, gents. Yeah, we got a pool. There's a reflecting pool, obviously. This is as far as we can go. They got me locked out, but as you can see, it's filling up. It's coming along pretty good. It was pretty close to full. They got it back to the original color. It's where they have a lot of the big commie protests down here at Lincoln Memorial. This is where the screaming demon Fatty Patty got Brian, the DC Metro hair toucher, attacked, swung around by his book bag. If y'all remember that day. That was right down here. Who was I with? Serena Costin and Haley West. And Brian came walking up. Hey you guys, hey you guys. You could tell he was scared. Because Fatty Patty probably already found him and was saying, get him out of here, get him out of here. So he wanted some friends. Hey you guys, you patriots? Can I ask you a question? Can I hang out with you? Now I know why. He was scared. The DC Metro hair toucher. Tom McDonald, hell yeah. He just put out a new song too. It was put out a new patriotic song. Hell yeah, Tom McDonald, let's go. This is probably about as close as we'll get to the reflecting pool. It's filling up nicely. Maybe up at the top by the steps we can get a better view. We'll see. Maybe I should have got a, if I would have seen a scooter, I probably should have hopped on one. See, Queen, it's open again where you can ride bikes and scooters through here. I listened to you again, and I failed. She said, you can't ride them scooters and bikes in the National Mall, remember? So here I am, blister on my foot, humping it, and I could have grabbed one. It's all good. I like walking, getting exercise. It's a beautiful day. Oh. We're almost down to the Lincoln Memorial. We're getting there, y'all. Hell yeah. Shout out to Queen's dad. My man was, what, almost 80? Bad wheel. And got out here on J6 with Queen. God bless him. That's a patriot right there. Oh, trash can. Let me eat some ice. Oh, we got it. All right, gang. I got a big old piece of ice in my mouth. I'm not gonna be able to talk right for a minute. Whew. What do I need? We're going. I wonder how long this battery pack will keep my stream going. There'll be more people up by the Washington Monument. And then by the time we get back up by the White House, there'll be when a lot of people are getting off work. There'll be probably protesters and kooks up there by the truth conductor. He's been there every day for the last 6 years. Yes, yeah, I got like four gauze pads and it's taped. It was perfect. I don't feel it at all. We're rolling, gang. Blister, no blister. We're good. Babe. It's trees. You mean when I get down there? You talk about when I get down there, right? Because down here is all trees on the right. We're almost to the Lincoln Memorial. Reptilian, what's up, baby? Queen steered me wrong again, Reptilian. She said, I think maybe I'll grab a scooter when I'm down there. Once I park by the White House, and we'll cruise a scooter down to the Lincoln Memorial and then scoot another one up to the Washington Monument. No, man, don't you remember? You can't ride scooters or bikes in the National Mall anymore. And as I take my first 5 steps, one of them goes by. She steered me wrong again, Reptilian. Look, another scooter. Killing me. Killing me. Reflecting pool. So close up. This is where I was sitting the last protest when people were walking by coming in. I was going, Toke 2028, baby! At the top of my lungs. They didn't know what to do. That was the first time I met Serena. She was like, if you're gonna be like that, I'm gonna have to walk away. I was all fired up with all them commies around. Okay, I will. But Reptilian probably doesn't want to be one. You know he don't like co-hosting. He probably don't want to be a mod. He don't want to be no admin in a chat room. You know that. Come on, Mom. You know better. Reptilian would speak up if he wanted it. He don't want any parts of that. All right, we are finally made it to the other end. It's and okay. All right, Mom. You want to get you want to go get BCP and who else? All your favorites. Bring them in, get them everybody modded up. and they can make announcements in here when they're going live. There it is, y'all, with the view. When the sun is setting, you get a perfect, and the Capitol behind it. How do I zoom in on here? I swear I don't have an option to zoom. I cannot find it. Flip mute, hide live video, flash, retouch, create high. I can't. I don't know how to zoom yet. But that view is beautiful. You see the Capitol building way in the distance, straight up. And see the reflection already? It's starting, with the sun starting to go down here on the left side. And then when you get it a little bit later, it comes straight down the middle of the reflecting pool, and it's beautiful. Oh, we can walk down closer, a little bit closer. Oh, there it is. It's straight up now. Look at the reflection. Perfect. Somebody take a still of that. Look at that. Screenshot that, y'all. Screenshot it for me. That is perfect. Screenshots, screenshots, screenshots. Clip screenshots, please. Perfection. All right. Did y'all get it? Did we get it? Did we get it, gang? Here, one more. Look at that. See the Capitol building just to the left in the distance? And the perfect reflection. Look at that. And all the lefties were crying, saying, "Hey, the reflection's not there anymore. Trump ruined it." Look at that. Perfection. Screenshots, screenshots. Right? Screenshots. Come on, y'all. 2 thumbs on screen and pull them apart. Boom. Thank you. I'm a retard. Look at that, y'all. Screenshots, screenshots. Let's go. Yes, I did it. I did it. I got it. Thank you. There we go. Let's get it a little closer. Let's go, y'all. See the Capitol building? Beautiful. I mean, if that ain't a clip and a perfect post for X, I don't know what is. Hell yeah, perfection. We'll close in one more. The Capitol building, perfect reflection. Oh, awesomeness. Hell yeah, let's go. I think to save you all, it's not a far walk to the monument. We'll walk up to the monument. By the time I'd walk to where Uber would come, and I waited for the Uber, we'll end up being there anyway. So we'll walk up to the monument, hang out there, show you the real cool view of the Capitol building. Man, that was that not perfection? Came at the perfect time of the day where it's straight on. Here I am standing on the side of the pool going, look, it's on the left. Well, duh. If I moved to the middle, of course it was going to be. Oh, boy. Rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes. Oh, Don, now we can zoom in on the pool when we're walking by, too. Dirt. Let's see it better as we're going by. This is where if Queen wouldn't have misled me and told me can't have scooters in the national park, Manny, I would have been zoom, zoom, up and back. We'd already been at the Washington Monument. Queen, you did me wrong. I'm just messing. I don't mind walking. I just hope it doesn't bore y'all. I did just pinch the screen. Yeah, it's the 2 fingers on the screen is easy. Real easy. I was looking for an actual button, like, you know when you're on camera, it has like 2 times zoom, 3 times, 5 times. That's what I was looking for. Dirt, dirt, dirt. For somebody that's been selling cell phones and electronics for 23 years now, I am a dirt, dirt, dirt when it comes to technology. That's right. I do that enough anyway. That's funny. Feels good hearing the breeze. Right, now we can zoom. Wow. Let's go. Hey, little squirrel. What's up, buddy? Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? Hey, buddy. He's hungry. Look at him. He walked right up on me. He likes the camera. Look at him. What's up, little buddy? If I had something, I would feed you. He walked right up on me. He's like 2 feet away. He's not running, nothing. He's chilling. You going swimming? You going for a swim? He's going. Nah. Up. Ah. Yep. He going. Go for a swim, little buddy. Yeah. He was chilling. He walked right up on me. I think he wanted food. If I had freaking peanuts or something, I would have given them to him. I didn't have anything. I could have gave him a Marlboro Menthol 100. That's about it. Or some protein powder. No, that's in the car. I don't have the protein powder even. He could have got. What do you speak English, motherfucker?
I was like, I was only at 11.
All right, y'all, to the Washington Monument we go. Hi ho, hi ho. To the Washington Monument we go. Let's go, America, baby. Yeah, I did not say it cost him blah, 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 blah. And I said, yep, you're right, Queen. I knew she was going to say it. But, that's not what I said. That's not what I said, y'all. Oh, shit. I'm just busting on you, Queen. Or as you would say, I'm just picking at you. That's right, Josh. America, baby. We're heading up to the Washington Monument now. And then last stop will be back in front of the White House. That should be prime time if any retarded protesters come out. They usually come out around 5 or so. So maybe we'll catch some of that. And then we're gonna feed me. And then we will, I guess we'll start a space on my way home. Talk about the verdict. What do y'all think about the Carmelo Anthony verdict? Your mom broke it to us. Mom, she's not 4 hours behind anymore. She's getting good. Breaking. Way to go, Mom. I can hear Queen right now going. Ah, let's go. Another squirrel. These squirrels just chilling. I guess they see so many people.
Yeah.
They're just chilling. Mom broke it. So what are we seeing? Is have we seen any of the BLM crew that's outside throwing tantrums at outside the courthouse where Carmelo Anthony's trial was? What do we think of the verdict, y'all? Touch screen with 3 fingers for screenshot. Thank you. But I sat still for y'all to do it. So if anybody wants to post that on X, just give me credit for it. I mean, that was like perfection. Where the sun was, perfect time of the day, straight on. I don't know. Let's go. That World War II memorial is really beautiful down there. In there where I went in with the fountain and everything. We're getting to the top, and then we're close to the monument. We'll walk around up there. There's usually a lot of people up there. Sometimes there's teefers, sometimes there's lefties with their signs, but it's a Monday or Tuesday, so you never know. And if not, we'll head back down to the White House. Lafayette's closed, but there's a little crowd out front. Sometimes the protesters end up showing up there around 5-ish Eastern, which I think we are, if not there, we're close to. And we will, and then we gotta feed me. Yo, we gotta feed me bad. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna get an ice cold water and at least make a chocolate protein shake when I get back to the car. That'll hold me off till I get home. Oh, that'll be so good. But if I chug it, I'm gonna have cramps. I do that all the time on an empty stomach. Ireland, oh yeah, that was insane. What that post Tommy Robinson did. Luke sent it to me, and I think a bunch of us last night. Dude almost beheaded. Belfast, right? Popping off. Let's go. These European countries, man, they all need to stand up. I mean, it's insanity what these leftists are letting happen to their countries, man. We got to put an end to it, and we got to put an end to it here before we end up being in the same predicament they're in. I mean, we already have towns, Dearborn, Minneapolis. Look at them. That one in Texas, where they're taking over. Like, come on, man. We gotta put an end to this. America, baby. We're almost to the Washington Monument, gang. We're getting there. Come on. All right, here we go. Red light. Red light, walk, let's go. Could have been me, Queen, could have been me. Could have been me. But don't you remember? Costin tried to take one in there and they told him he couldn't. So I don't think you can. So of course, trust the Queen, right? I'm just picking at you, Queen. Look at that beautiful view, y'all. Let's do a America, baby. Look at that, all the flags. America, baby. Let's go. Excuse me. And over there is the ellipse. See all the construction? That's what we walk by. That's where the UFC is going to be this weekend. The crane's rolling. The rocking sledgehammer. Getting it done. Let's go. Next time I come down, we're going to have to set it up. Next time we have any kind of good protest or anything, me and Edgar are gonna have to hook up and hang out and troll some lefties together. That should be a good time. Me and old puppet Edgar. Yeah. I do need a fruity pointer. Hell yeah. I need another line fruity pointer. Whew. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? Once we get up there, you'll be able to see the Capitol building straight ahead, too. Blister's starting to act up a little, but that's okay because after this, we're going back to the White House. Not too far. There's a plane landing. That's right. Mother made them. Mother, mm-mm. Let's go. It's beautiful up close. The Dora the Explorer. There's the entrance for the, I guess what's going to be the UFC ring. Let's zoom in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell did I do? I don't know what I did. Oh, I must have hit the... There's the entrance to UFC, right? Right there. Shoo. Look at that. America, baby. It's strawberry ice, and that is that was on recommendation from Miss Manny. Fogger, strawberry ice. I know she's got me doing smoking gay vapes. What are you gonna do? I got berry berry ice or some kind of berry ice and strawberry ice. But I do smoke Marlboro Menthol 100. Trying to quit though. Want to quit both. It's my last vice. Get up here, we'll be able to see the Capitol building. Got the Zoom powers, baby, that's right. Yeah, 5% nicotine in these foggers. There's the Capitol. There she is, right up close. There's the Capitol building. And back that way, the Lincoln Memorial, which is under construction right now. Lincoln Memorial that way. U.S. Capitol building that way. We got Zoom powers, y'all. And right here in the middle, it's the beautiful Washington Monument. Let's go. Tours are back open. Queen committed when we come in July. We're gonna take a trip to the top. Hopefully it'll let me keep my camera on. We'll be able to show you the view from the top, which is amazing. I haven't been up there in like 20 years, but it's freaking amazing. All right, y'all, back to the White House we go. That view was beautiful, isn't it? Both ways. You got the Lincoln Memorial, Capitol building. Well, right, what do they say? Right nut, left nut, penis in between us. That's the penis in between us. In between the Lincoln Memorial and the Capitol building. Who remembers that joke? Right nut, left nut, penis in between us. White gummy and kiwi. I'll try them. Right? I did a J6 Memorial Walk and then some. Shoo! Getting those steps in today. All right, we're gonna cut up this way because we gotta go up this street to the White House. Shoo! Oh, some more people riding scooters through the... Well, next trip down, gang, you know what we're doing. You know what? I think I'm just gonna buy a nice... You can get one of those decent ones. A two-seater that kind of looks like the mountain bike. Nah, more like a... Almost like a moped kind of with the fat tires. And you get seat 2 on there. You can get a nice one that'll go like 38, 40 miles an hour and go like 100 miles on a charge for like $700. I might just get one. Put a little rack on the back of the old car. And when I go, any cities I go to, just hop on that and cruise around. Clip you all on the front. And we'll start doing city tours. We can't do Baltimore though, but if I hit a red light in Baltimore, we won't have a scooter anymore. I have 6'8" dudes walk up, pull their pieces on me and say, "Give it up, white boy." Get riding those scooters. You can't even ride a bicycle in Baltimore. They will take that shit. Unless you got a piece on you and you are ready.
All right, you guys.
Hello.
Would you like to help save National Park?
Oh, I can't today. All right, gang. Back to the White House we go. See if we see any protesters or anything. And if not, we'll head back to the car and we'll start a space. We'll talk about what's going on in the world. We got the Carmelo Anthony verdict. Guilty? Guilty, y'all. What do you think?
Not on a junket.
Justice has been served. You know what the BLM crew is going to say? It was an all-white jury. They're racist. They're racist. There's probably going to be fucking riots tonight in these blue cities. It's probably going to be a wild night. Well, I got Streamlabs now, so maybe late nights, maybe we can try out, maybe try some restreaming at some point. But I'm not on the go. I don't know, maybe we'll look into it. I got the capabilities. I got the Streamlabs, might as well try it. But this is going to be my bread and butter though. I like going out and doing it myself. Perfumey. There she is from the distance, beautiful. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably gonna get ugly in some cities tonight. Where was that? What city in Texas did that happen? Where did what's his name get killed? Carmelo Anthony murdered a young man. What town was that? Texas, right? I was thinking something different than Austin. It might be Austin now. Anyway, it's going to get wild tonight, gang. Anybody who doesn't usually come in our spaces, when we're done live, y'all should come in. It's a lot of fun. We just talk about everything going on in the world. We crack jokes on each other. Your mom gets confused. Good times. Come on, y'all. It's traffic. It's rush hour in DC. Woo. Come on. Let me get it over here so I can move. Blister's starting to act up, but we're to the point where we're not going to have to walk much more though. What do y'all think? Scooter rides? Should I grab that scooter? I got it saved in my, hold on. I got it saved in my cart on Amazon, ready for delivery. Scooter rides through the cities. I think that's what we're gonna do. What you, Here's the construction for the UFC on. Had to reach over the fence for you for the UFC Saturday night. Let's go. Get a basket. You can sit on the back. It's got the one I'm looking at. It's got the extended seat. We can sit your butt on the back and we'll ride around DC all July. A basket. Your booty gonna sit. You're riding bitch. And holding on. That's what you're gonna be doing. It's another beautiful building here. The architecture, all these buildings, is beautiful. Modern architecture cannot touch the old school architecture. Nothing like it. Never will be again. Everybody's too lazy. Wants everything done the easy way. We're making our way back up. We'll be at the White House in a minute. Or 5 or 10. That could have been me. Queen. Don't you remember Costin tried to get one? And they told him, no, you cannot go in the National Mall with that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. UFC construction. There it is, y'all. You can see it, I can't. Had to stick my arm over the fence. Over that fence. You guys get to see and I don't. Probably till I get home at least the first hour of space while I'm driving home. Duh. It's what I do. I'm just picking at you, Queen. Woo! How many calories do we think I burned today, gang? More or less than, say, what do you think? More, over or under 700 calories I burned today. Walking. What do we think? Nick Sorter just posted a video of Austin supported at police to Russian safety. Yep. 20. I burned 20 walking out of the damn parking garage, Queen. Damn. Y'all are killing me. Thank you for posting that. Yeah. Any cash apps y'all give will help pay for travel expenses. Any equipment I need, it'll all go to bringing y'all better content and traveling, going wherever the action is. Because I love the action and chaos, as we saw at Delaney Hall. It is expensive though. So anything y'all give will help. It will all go towards the channel, I promise you. Towards travel, hotel, everything, and I'll go anywhere where the action is. Drop of a dime. I promise you. Everything y'all give will go to the channel and it's greatly appreciated. Bunch of people giving cash apps over the weekend to help pay towards the hotel and it was greatly appreciated. I didn't expect it, but it is greatly appreciated. And I greatly appreciate everybody helping me get the channel out there. Arturo, Daily Discourse, Portland Andy, MDG Gammon, everybody in here, Ed Eagle, Queen, of course, your mom, Tim A, the whole crew, everybody. Y'all have been amazing getting me subs. I was almost up to 1,500 at the beginning of the day today. Just opened the channel Saturday. That's amazing. I was already over 1,000 watch hours after 2 videos, which is freaking amazing. So I'm not far from getting monetized, and then we'll have super chats. Until then, all cash apps are greatly appreciated. And when I get monetized, that's just going to be even more money that'll go towards me being able to travel and do whatever. Go wherever we need to go for the best action. Wherever the chaos is, that's where I want to be. Right in the middle of it. Phew. the way down was all downhill. The whole way back up, it's all a gradual uphill. And my blister's starting to act up, so it's gonna be perfect timing when this walk is over. My feetsies are about had it, at least my right one. Phew. Oh, I need an ice cold drink so bad. I got lukewarm water in the bag, but I really want something ice cold again. That would be amazing. No, but chilling. Thank you, y'all. Appreciate each and every one of you helping me out. Donations, mods, I love you. Thank you for everything you're doing. Help getting everything out there. We're off to a booming start and we're just getting started, y'all. Gonna be a fire summer. I can't wait. I'll tell you what else I can't wait for. To get to that air conditioning in the car with an ice cold drink. But we're still gonna stop at the White House, so we're not done yet. We're almost there. A couple more blocks, we'll make a left and we'll be there. So if something's going on, we'll stop there, see. Hey, hey, what's up, brother? My man said I'm posing for you. Oh, maybe I might have a drink. Let's see. Hey. Please have a drink. Please have drinks. Damn. No drinks. No drinks. Bus tours. Oh shit. What am I doing? What do you got sugar free? No sugar? Nothing? Not even iced tea? No bottled water? Is it real cold?
Yeah, really cool.
Oh, you got diet soda too, right? Diet Coke?
Yeah, Diet Coke, Zero.
Give me a Diet Coke and a water, please. Yeah, gang, we got cold drinks. Let's go. Be right back. I'm gonna show you. Oh, ready? Thanks, bro. Let's go on. Alright, let's go, gang. We got ice cold water for my protein shake when I get back. And we got a Diet Coke. We're good, gang. Let's go, baby. Alright, I got my second win now. I got my drink. Almost dropped it. That would have been fatal. Then it would have blew up on me. Alright, gang. We got ice cold Diet Coke. We got a cold water. Hell yeah, you can. I got protein powder in the car. That's why I got the cold water. Yeah, I'm gonna do a double protein shake. 60 grams of protein. Yummy chocolate when we get back. And then when I get home, I'll eat. I got a teriyaki salmon and some Brussels sprouts. So I'll get about another 30 grams or 40 grams of protein when I get home. I try to do 150 a day. Last weekend it was terrible being in Jersey. There's like no healthy food there. Everything's fried and burgers and pizza and fried chicken. I was drinking my protein shakes, but wasn't drinking enough water either. All right, cut left here. We'll be in front. Get down towards the White House. This was the route. Do y'all remember the day when Jake got arrested and a bunch of us walked down? This was the route we took. And there were 7 of us and they had 14 cops following us the whole way from the Washington Monument to the White House. And then when I broke off, 2 of them followed me all the way to the parking garage. It was bizarre. Riding bikes, following me, and wouldn't say a word. Wouldn't say hello, nothing. I stopped that's the day my legs were cramping up. Stopped for 5 minutes, 2 of them stayed with me. Bizarre. Bizarre. Shoo. This Diet Coke tastes good, but that water will hit even better. Shoo. We did some marketing today, Yang. Edgar's the man, yeah. We'll try to hook up with him soon down here. Next time he's going to any event or anything, trolling people, I'm gonna come down and join him. All right, my man's getting down. Oh boy, Jim. Back to Lafayette Park. The White House is right there. This is closed right now for renovations. Well, it's usually open. That's usually where a lot of people hang out, a lot of protests and everything. Let's see if we got anything going on right now. Sometimes they still come here out front and protest weekdays around this time. Sometimes not. It's hit or miss. But when Lafayette's open, there's a lot more action. Yeah, no, it's just people taking pictures. Let's get a good shot of the White House real quick.
Of Afghanistan. Welcome to the White House, nation's capital. You're welcome. You're welcome. Once again, man, this is the only view of the White House y'all got. Okay,
She is. As good as we can see her right now with the fence. We can't get out close. The Trumpo's house. Trumpo, baby.
For the 250th anniversary of America. Now that thing is going to be open this weekend. They wind it down. But the other side is
it's just people taking pictures.
So this is going to be the best
Truth conductor.
That you're going
still
to get
chilling.
right here. Hey,
Truth conductor still chilling, baby. What's up?
At it, man.
My man, my man.
Wait a minute, man. Where you at on social media, man?
I'm on YouTube right now, live.
Oh, with who? What's your
Manny being Manny.
Manny being Manny.
Yep, no G. B-E-I-N. Manny being Manny. We're live right now, brother.
Hold on.
I'm gonna follow you, man.
My man. Yeah, look, I was up Delaney Hall. I was at the crazy protest last weekend. I was in New York the other day. Manny. B-N, like B-E-I-N without the G.
It's M-A-N-N-Y, right?
M-A-N-N-Y.
Okay.
B-N. Man.
Okay, good. I got you.
Right on. Check it out. Yeah, I just started Saturday. I got right in the middle of all the crazy chaos at Delaney Hall at the protest.
Yeah.
Was in the middle of that. I got an NYC video and I cruised around DC today.
All right, man.
All right, brother. You have a good one. Thank you. Truth conductor just subbed. Hell yeah, dude's a legend. He's been outside the White House every day for the last 6 years. All right, y'all, listen, we're like a block from the car. We're gonna shut down the live. We're gonna open up a space on X. So everybody that hasn't come to the spaces yet, join us. We'll talk about the Carmelo Anthony verdict and whatever else is going on in the world. Oh, my feet have had it. Yeah, anybody that hasn't joined our X Spaces before, I'll either host, or probably we'll have either Tim A. Yeah, probably Tim A. Thomas Harold, aka Tim A. We'll have him host. So go to his. Hey y'all. Hey hey. They're all waving to you. Tim A. Throw your @ in there so everybody can join us for the space. We'll talk about everything going on in the world and whatever else you want to talk about. And we'll crack on each other and have a good time as always. I love you all. Thanks for joining me today. Signing out from DC. Deuces, baby.